start a Mayflytaur, and I think I'm gonna do the elite the elite speedrunner strategy of just going for um, fighter or monk and trying to rush finding Okawaru and then killing things at very low level, so you get a ton of piety with Okawaru, and so you get cool weapons and armor and stuff. Did I finish the Octopode? I have not finished it. It is still in progress. I'll go back to it on Monday, but I have to play this today because it's time limited. Like, Mayflytaurs are not gonna stay in the game for much longer. In my opinion, they could stay in the game. They are okay. They are okay as they are. I don't think they are too overpowered or too weak. Um, their their conduct makes them actually like pretty reasonable and balanced. Constantly forcing you to, be a turn count speed runner whenever you're playing a Mayflytaur. So I think they're really great. Yeah. Anyway, Monk. He just needs to be reflavored, lol. Yeah, I heard that they were gonna get like actual lore and stuff for them. So, something that I can tell you is that I started with a Falchion before with my Mayflytaur, and it was bad. It was very bad to start with a Falchion. I would recommend you to stay away from Falchions, so you don't run into the same issue that I did, which is that I was literally unable to kill Hydras because I was using a Falchion. And then eventually I found a Scimitar, but it was +0, and it was not a Scimitar of Flaming, it was just a Scimitar, so not a very good thing. Um, Having learned that lesson, I'm gonna go for a Mace, and now I am excited for never finding a Darflail. I am excited. Anyway, oh yeah, I shouldn't press O, because that's an important thing about Mayflytaurs. You don't press O. Wow, that's a pretty sick double sword. And also, maybe I'll be able to come back for that Darflail, but I wouldn't be surprised if I wasn't able to do so. Mm. Mace is good, Whip is good? I guess. Quarterstaff is good. Quarterstaff is good. But I don't want to train for it. Unless I find a Laya tank. For now, I can use it, however. It is important to remember that I cannot press O. It takes a lot of getting used to. Yeah, because of that. Sod draws near. Dive deeper or flee this branch before you perish. So the way that it works is that if you, oh, I should probably just like straight up dive past this level. Yeah, something important to keep in mind whenever you're playing a Mayflytaur is that you have a very limited clock. You're incredibly powerful because you start with a damage shaving from the Deep Dwarf, but you also regenerate. Um, the downside is that you, of course, have a much shorter sod clock. Every level you gain 600 turns, roughly, and and yeah, like you start with 600, so you are forced to be a speedrunner. It's just how it is. I guess I'll just hit you. Hey, I literally one-shot Jessica. Sweet. Gonna get some strength. Okay, skip hatch. It's not... Ah, sure, I'll take it. As you enter the new level, Sod loses track of you. There is a lot of messages regarding Sod and stuff that are rather uncommon in my stream, at the very least. I've never ever had issues with the Sod clock, so I appreciate the introduction of Mayflytaurs as, like, a way for me to actually see those messages that I wouldn't get to see otherwise. Distillery. Maybe I have enough money to buy something. We can buy heal wounds and identify it. Very good. If I get the money, I would like to buy attraction and circ and might. Some scrolls. I want the paralysis, very good. I also see the upstairs to the previous level. Might be interesting for me to check these out. I still don't know how to go back to D2. I wonder if I should read the scrolls here to see if we find magic mapping, just for the future. No, 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 no. No, we don't want to teleport in that level. But I appreciate this teleport. I wonder if the temple is gonna be here. Probably not. Oh, I do see an altar right here. Yeah, that's an altar 100%. I might want to go back and check it out. I hope that it is not very costly. Something important to keep in mind is that you need to have some salt clock left for the orb run. This is looking interesting. Maclef, Ru, Kiku, and Okawaru. Ooh, I'm glad that I came back for it. Because that's the whole point of the run. Went to play on Trunk and found what is apparently a very old character which has some odd things. Three scrolls of removedness and 22 removed foots. Haha, that's pretty funny. Scrolls of removedness were probably random random uselessness scrolls. Do you remember those ones? Bullfrog, that's nice. Definitely can kill that, and Okawaru will give me a lot of piety for doing so. No, not a lot of piety. I was experienced level 3 fighting a bullfrog. Okawaru is not feeling very generous today then. Look at my HP. Mayflytaurs are insane. They are actually ridiculous. And significantly less painful to play than deep dwarves. So I wish that Mayflytaurs just like make the cut. I hope that they stay in the game over deep dwarves, because deep dwarves are not very funny. Okay. I'm gonna might here. Big damage. Your magic begins to regenerate rapidly. Okay, we found armor, better than the one that I had before. So I'm just gonna replace it. Probably shouldn't press out to explore. Let's go down. In my previous run I had, well, I guess you didn't get to see it. I didn't play it on stream, but I had the Ring of Shadows and the Ring of Slaying. So in that like, if I had gotten those items with a normal character, especially that early, I would have been able to win the game with not a lot of issues. Unfortunately, well, it was not a normal character. It was this. I have enough salt clock to rest to full HP here. I might still get killed by this guy. Oh, I'm gonna get killed by this guy. Alright. I think that was okay. Okawaru obviously loved that, and I got level 7 out of that. Been gaining a lot of Okawaru piety here. That's the point of starting a monk. You get a lot of piety, and Okawaru will now gift you ammunition. So I'll get some boomerangs and just throw boomerangs, because boomerangs are very powerful. I should probably just go downstairs, because I already know where they are. Scarf of Invisibility. I guess it's better than not wearing anything, even if it barely does anything, because I don't have the skill to use it, of course. And it drains you a lot, even if you fail to evoke it. Oh, nice. I'm gonna be taking that. This vault has some interesting things, right? Yeah. I think it sometimes can have demon tridents, which might be an interesting thing for me to use as a Mayflytaur. Okay. Rapier and globes. Still haven't found downstairs, but I did find a hatch that I don't want to take. Yeah, I better leave that alone. Early Altar of Lugonu, very rare. I do think that Okawaru is more powerful, however. Steam Dragon. I want to kill that. I feel like I could kill that without a lot of issues. Still gonna hero for safety. Okawaru accepts my kill, despite the fact that it was an extremely dangerous enemy? Sure. Okay. I can kill all of these with my quarterstaff. Yeah, I can do so. I wish I was not fighting the two of them at the same time, however. This species is too hard for you. I see how that can be the case. It is a very different playstyle. Very, very different playstyle. You just survived that? 1 out of 179. I also only just survived a close encounter with death with this character. I almost died to a troll. Oh, come on. I failed to hero. Wow, I didn't even notice. Okay, I think I deserve to die. Yeah, I'm just dead. I don't even have heal wounds. Attacks of opportunity are gonna kill me. Hey, I survived. I should have died there, but I'm certainly glad that it was not the case. Okay, Shadow. You failed to use your ability. It's been happening so consistently, that whole failing to use my ability thing. Oh wow, I died. I wasn't able to kill the Shadow. Maybe I should have trained for the staff instead of just training maces. I thought that I was gonna find a funny mace to use, and I just didn't. It's alright. Let's give it another try. Oh, hold on. Let me actually start the new character. Mayflytaur. Monk. Sure, again. This time we're gonna go for a spear, because I think halberds are abundant. I don't know. Like, really, whatever I get, whatever I go should be okay. Let's go for mace again. Yeah, because Darflails can actually, you can actually use them to melee Hydras, which is one of my greatest concerns with these guys, being able to melee Hydras. Okay, let's see if we find the exit. Finding the exit is very important. Okay. Oh, a weapon shop. You know, the last game I also got an incredible weapon shop, but unfortunately, well, you saw what happened. Also, being a Mayflytaur is very difficult to backtrack. Yeah, like if you get a good Randart. Oh yeah, if you can get a Randart of Crazy Youth. D1 with shops. We don't care about books. We care about that. Jeez, I won't be able to come back for those. Just gonna go downstairs. Hold on, I think I wanna kill that other. Doesn't Randart Maze Crazy use fun? Happens like 1 in 100 times you start a character. It is rare for such a thing to happen. What do you have? Trident and I want a poly. Chainmail. I don't think I can beat you. I got turned into an insubstantial wisp for like 3 turns, which is completely fine. Ooh, Randall Ringmail. Okay, let's see what we got here. Strength. Oh, it's pretty good. All right, that's a fantastic Ringmail. A very big find for this character. It deals more damage and it also regens me, so that means less Salt Clock, because this character actually cares about the Salt Clock. It's so strange. I love that about this species. I love that it forces me to care about something that doesn't matter otherwise. Yeah, that's a fantastic thing to find, for sure. D4. You got any of that temple? Okay. What is this? Where am I going here? Suspicious. What was the point of that? No idea. No idea. So the temple could be on D4. Let's see if we actually find it. We found the downstairs faster. I'm just gonna take them. Magic mapping? You got any of that magic mapping? No? No magic mapping? Okay. Identify. This could be magic mapping. It is enchant weapon. Fingers crossed for a good weapon to fall on my lap. Ooh, hunting snake could be interesting. What's their aptitude for slings? It's +3. That's a very good aptitude, you know? One cool thing that Kroll does or did have mechanics and then have species that are punished or avoid that mechanic. Salt Clock was underused, so that's a welcome addition. I agree with the part that I think Mayflytaur should become like a mainstay, just like a thing that's just part of Crawl. The species that actually cannot fully auto-explore, but then it's so crazy overpowered that you're not like you don't really have as many issues not auto-exploring. I think that's very cool. I do like the quality of life feature that is auto-exploring. I have to say that, of course. So I wonder where the temple is. These guys get 5 willpower per level up, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna be immune to hexers. You still get hit by them quite a bit. I need this. No, not that. No, 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 no. I need to pick up the mace. There was a mace of protection right there. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up. Hold on. Hello, Railbird. Good to see you around, and thank you for stopping by. You should give Mayflytaur a chance if you haven't already. It's pretty cool. Very different. Very different. What is tempo? From D4 to D7? Yes, that is correct. It is from D4 to D7. Helmet, nice. Have I found the downstairs? No. How much time do I have left? 2220. Pretty nice. What build am I doing today? I'm playing Mayflytaur. It is a limited edition kind of thing that will most likely be removed over the weekend because it's just like an April 1st thing. So I'm doing like just whatever I can do to win one of these guys. Pickle, very easy to kill. Very easy to kill. I still haven't found a temple. No magic mapping either. I wonder how speedrunners do it. Like, do they just fully explore the levels that could have the temple? Maybe that's the wise thing to do. Mayflytaur. It's a temporary change in trunk. Yes, you should try trunk. I know that you don't like to play trunk, but you should give it a try. This species is time limited. Time limited. Only gonna be here for like a day. They're ridiculously strong. Keep that in mind as well. They're ridiculously strong, but they have a downside that they don't share with any other species, and that is the whole getting 600 turns every time you enter a new level instead of 6,000. Yes, pretty much that that I just mentioned. 600 turns every time they get a new level instead of 6,000. So in terms of old crawl, it would be like they would have like an insanely fast food clock. That would be very aggravating. But thanks to the existence of the salt clock, instead of having a food clock, they have an insanely short salt clock. So they are constantly incentivized to continue diving past everything. And they really cannot rest that much and stuff. They're an interesting species for sure. This is D7. I might be interested in fully exploring this one to see if we find the temple. So yeah, auto-exploring with these guys is kind of a suicide. You really shouldn't auto-explore with these guys. But they are crazy strong. Like, normally I would not even be remotely close to these whites with an experience level 7 character, but Mayflytaurs can afford to do that kind of thing. And they actually excel at just killing things that most other characters wouldn't be able to kill. They're ridiculously powerful. Um, okay, I know the temple is not here. That bolt doesn't place the temple. Oh, better pick those up. Amnesia? Yeah, I don't care about amnesia. Found downstairs. And a couple of orcs. Yeah, I don't think the temple is over there. I think I should just leave this level. But then, like, I already... Oh, what is that? That could be a shop. It's probably a shop. Because what else could it be? There was no portal bolt announced. It was a distillery. We found Hearing. And 3. And Berserk Rage. That's pretty huge. I shall take that. Okay, some money. Okay, I shall take that game. I shall take that. Berserk Orc Warrior with a chainmail. I should be able to beat it because this character is so crazy. Yeah, yeah. With many other characters, I would just immediately run for my life, making use of consumables and stuff. But Mayflytaurs just can't afford to do that kind of thing. What do we have here? Heal wounds and haste. I'm gonna put that on the wish list to see if I happen to get enough money to be able to buy it. It's looking pretty good so far. Blinking. So you have been using 3 when going yellow contamination to avoid mutations. To avoid mutations? Does that work? I don't think 3 gives you immunity to mutations. I don't think so. Maybe it does and I just don't know about it. But I don't think it does. At least not that I know of. Lots of nulls. Lots of nulls are okay because I am powerful enough to just destroy them like that. What is that? A helmet, which I do not possess, so I guess we are gonna be putting that on. Did I see an altar over there? Yeah, it's probably like an altar of Behemoth. Uh-huh. I want Okawaru. Is that Okawaru? Uskaya. I might have to go Uskaya. How much invocations aptitude do these guys have? +2. That's pretty good. You've done it 5 times this character and you haven't got a single mutation from yellow? Yeah, do let me know if it does end up happening to you despite using 3 form. But if it doesn't happen, it might actually be legit. But yeah, as I mentioned, I have like no idea if it actually works or not. I'd like to find the temple. Oh, something that's also cool about these guys is that they get the mapping. So the mapping, I've repeatedly said in the past that the mapping is kind of worthless on some characters, but the mechanic that they have with the very limited soft clock actually makes heavy use of the mapping. So like you take a look at the level and the mapping gets better as the game progresses. So you have like a better idea of where the downstairs are or when there's balls, that kind of thing. Yeah, the mapping isn't worthless for this character. It is worthless for a deep dwarf unless you're speed running, but if you're not speed running, it is worthless for sure. But for this character, it is crucial. Oh, that was the temple. The temple was on D4. I just managed to completely avoid it. Sure. Oh, there's like Orc Wizard. Okay, Okawaru, you got any of that, Okawaru? Okawaru, 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 Okawaru. No Oka? No Kawaru? No Kawaru? I know. Dude. Oh man, that's so unlucky. I wasted so much time trying to get to the temple to get Okawaru, and Okawaru wasn't in the temple. That's just the saddest thing, dude. Mm. Oh, that's an altar of Okawaru right there. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until one of those guys breaks the teleport trap for me. And now that it is broken, I can just go Okawaru. Alright. It is of course much better when you're like very low level, but it just didn't happen this time. Oh, convenient. I shall take that. Akawaru, ask and ye shall receive. Yeah, for sure. Ask and ye shall receive. So I'm still looking forward to a weapon upgrade. This Mesa protection is very respectable, however, if I had to use it for a large amount of time, I wouldn't complain about that. We're seeing a lot of trash that my character doesn't care about, however. Of course, now that I have the character that's using long blades, or that's using Mesa, sorry, I get a bunch of long blades. Huh. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. I wonder how much it's gonna pay off to be slightly greedy as I have been. Because sometimes I find the downstairs, but I explore the level a bit more to find some consumables or some gear that I could use. I wonder if that's gonna come back and kill me in the future. Hopefully not. Oh man, we found a Laja tank and a Morningstar. I don't think I'm ever gonna get enough money for the Laja tank. I would like to use it. It is more realistic to get enough money to buy the Morningstar. Condenser vein is a huge find. Might want to start training for that. Okay, should be able to win this fight without a lot of complications. And I think I am winning. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's an upgrade for me. Big damage upgrade. The Dark Flail deals significantly more damage than the Mace. It is also at minimum delay already, because minimum delay for a Dark Flail is the same as for a Flail and a Mace. It is 14, but the damage output from the Dark Flail is much, much higher than the one for the Mace. It is 13 base damage compared to the 8 base damage of the Mace. It also swings faster than the Mace. So not only does it deal more damage, but it also deals more damage faster. We got enough gold to buy a Morningstar, but considering what I already got, I think I'm okay postponing that. Oh, I should probably pick up and carry this Mesa protection regardless. Maybe for the Hydras? Nah, not for the Hydras, because my Darfleil also has protection. In any situation where I would want protection brand, I'm already set. I should get out of this level. Found some jacks. Pretty good. Cheap experience to get. Found a wand of Ice Blast and a Tower Shield. The Tower Shield shall remain on the floor. They're pretty unusable nowadays. So yeah, if you want to play a Mayflytaur, you can do so, but you need to play on Trunk. You need to play on Trunk on the server. And it's not gonna stay for long, so yeah. Oh boy, we have to use that. I feel like we have to use it. It's gonna be like 24 skill. I think it's 22 or 24. I don't know what it is after the nerf. Or after the buff, sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna train for it. And I am absolutely using the Plutonium Sword. Never had a wrong with the Plutonium Sword. White Ugly thing is very scary, however. I'm gonna hero it. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Thank you for not killing me. Okay, what is honored by my kill? Nice. Kill the Demonologist. Very important before it summons a Sun Demon and kills me. Alright. These characters are... This species is actually very strong. The Mayflytaurs. Maybe not easy, but very strong for sure. Okay, we found Lure. I'm gonna go into Lure. I wonder at what point it might be a good idea for me to wield this. 22 skill. 1.0 delay is 16, 11 with hero, and it will for sure 100% of the time outdamage my Darflail, but it chops off Hydra heads. I think I can wait for a bit longer before I can actually equip that. Okay, let's go to Lure. And the same thing that I've been doing for much of the game still applies to Lure. I need to dive because in Lure, every branch has its different shot clock. So yeah, you cannot afford to wait for too long in a single place. Some jacks. Pretty good experience. A cane toad. The cane toad is actually very scary. We managed to two-shot it with the min-delay Darflail, however. Very good. I should be able to kill Hydras with the character as it is right now. Hopefully Okawaru will also start giving me some nice items. I don't think I've gotten anything from Okawaru yet. Ring of Mana, completely worthless to this character. Need to find the downstairs. That's right. Those messages are very stressful, for sure. But kind of cool, because I don't get to see them in normal playthroughs. Okay, we found another scroll. With a bit of luck, it could be acquirement. We found some boomerangs as well. I've heard that the big brain strategy is to just train the boomerangs. Okay, some jacks. We can also kill them for a bit of experience. Do keep in mind that I have like zero idea of speedrunning. It's not that I'm bad at speedrunning, it's just that I've never been interested in trying to speedrun. So I may be doing things that would make a speedrunner react like I react when I sometimes watch players in the starting soon screen. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, personally. Okay, we found the downstairs. Four-headed Hydra. Okay, we can kill this. With a bit of luck, some nice Okawaru piety. Aha! Aha! It's not very good. It's not very good. I shall leave it on the floor. Ice cave. And a lindworm, which can hurt me quite a bit. Okay, I kill it without a lot of complications. Okawaru really loved that. Okay. I am very tempted to just equip the plutonium sword now. I'll do it. Yeah, goodbye Darflail. You were useful, but I want to use the plutonium sword. Unfortunately, as soon as I take off the Darflail, I find an Hydra, and you know what? That went well. It just dealt crazy damage, and the clouds of freezing vapor from the condenser vein finished up the job. Going into the ice cave is a suicide. In general, going into portal branches, portal bolts as a Mayflytaur is really, really bad. Unless it's like maybe a gauntlet would be okay. But like an ice cave, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to do it, especially without resistances. So you need to show, you need how much shields to use a kite shield. So it used to be that shields had a magic number. Now they very much don't have that anymore. The way that it works now is that you put it on, and if you are okay with the downsides of putting it on, you use it. If you're not okay, then you just don't use it. That's how it is now. Cargo resistance is a very nice thing to find. Let me put that on. Now I could do the ice cave, I think. I think I can actually do the ice cave now. Dude, it's so far away. Yeah, the resistance to cold should give me the protection that I need to not die to these simulacra. Also, I should be able to do this before running out of time, or I should just die to the Entropic Weaver simulacrum. Yep, 58 damage. Wasn't able to kill it in time. Heal wounds. Okay. It even split for me. That's very generous of this slime creature. Heal wounds again. And finesse. I turned it into a manticore with the plutonium sword. Oh man, I don't like this specific ice cave because of the whole. Yeah, I feel like this one is very difficult for some characters. It has like some pretty nasty things as well. That's not very good. My current ring mail is better than that. Yep. I think it might be a good idea to bail. When it comes to portal vaults, the only one that you really want to go to is the cigarette, because you actually have enough time to do a cigarette, believe it or not. Or at least some levels of it, not the entirety. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out. I feel like it's the safest thing to do, to get out. Have I not found any lair branches? It doesn't seem to be the case yet. Gonna be on the lookout for those. Yeah, it's pretty funny how that has happened with this character. I've been saying, I just asked for a gift and Okawaru immediately gave me a gift. Yeah, pretty funny. Oh wow, that's some pretty trash globes. I don't know if I want to put them on. The 4 dexterity is kind of okay, and it does increase the damage that I deal with my plutonium sword, but the globes themselves are pretty awful. I don't have flaming. Flaming is really good for dealing with hydras on water. It is a shame that I do not have access to such a thing. Gonna have to hit the hydra. Probably should hero finesse if I have to hit an hydra with a weapon like this. These guys fly, so they really don't have any issues being in water. I guess I cannot finesse, I just heroed. Okay, I am going to start training invocations. I'm gonna need like 12 invocations. With their +2 aptitude, it shouldn't really be much of an issue. I am going to go do the bolts. In fact, if I am carrying unidentified scrolls, I should read them here to see if we get magic mapping. It seems that we got the frog pond, which is probably one of the worst, if not just straight up the worst ending to get for a normal character. But this is most definitely not a normal character. It is quite powerful. Did I already got the regen? I did. When did I get that? I think I get it at experience level 12 or so. When did that happen? Yes, I got it at experience level 12. Dude, look at the time. It really, this species is super good at making you feel like you're like a godly speedrunner when, like in reality, I'm not, and I'm not even close to being that. But it does make you feel like you go very fast. Okay, that got a bit spicy there because I was taking a lot of damage, but then I stopped taking damage and things started dying. I think I just had to use Hero Finesse there. That went very well. This ending can be very nasty for sure. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I really wanted to start earlier, but it was not only that I didn't wanna like I saw that other people were streaming and I didn't want to stream while other people were streaming crawl, but also I wanted to do other things. Okay, we are done with Layer 6 in my opinion. Okay, that avatar is not that difficult for me to kill. I can just bop it, ideally. Stop running away. Oh, it turned into a slime creature. Alright, a ring and a 7-headed Hydra, which is now 10-headed, 11-headed, 12-headed, 13-headed. Yep. That's why I never melee Hydras with melee weapons or with bladed weapons. This that you're witnessing right now is exactly why. I'm gonna do the polar bear because it's the safest thing to do. Yeah, I can kill this guy easily, probably. Gonna drink ambrosia because I'm carrying one of those. Also gonna drink my heal wounds. Should I drink the heal wounds? Maybe I should. I'm gonna no. If I drink curing, I get rid of the ambrosia. Okay, yeah, we should be completely fine now. Let's just get out. You feel Sot lose track of you. Nice. Okay, the Hydra is unfortunately too difficult to kill. What if we read Fear on the Hydra? Okay, that worked. Rampaging boots would be nice for this character. Yeah, it would be nice too. Any effect that makes me spend less time would be good on this character for sure. Oh, boomerangs. Ah, boomerangs. Aha, boomerangs. Yeah, I should train for those boomerangs. What's my chance to fail do? 32%. So I got a bit lucky there. Can you please get corroded? Okay, thank you. Okay, it was almost there. I decided to go for it. Unfortunately, it did end up working out. But we need to find the branch entrances because I still haven't. I think I can probably do at least one of those now. Depending on which ones we get, I might be able to do one of them immediately, which is kind of like the dream. I have found slime. This is a slime, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll come back for that later. Definitely not a first branch. We should be fine here. Yeah, to jack vans at the same time with trash defenses. But I'm a Mayflytaur, and Mayflytaurs are pretty incredible. So that was really not an issue. Ammunition, silver jabs. I shall take those and pick them off the floor. My invocations do is 14%. I think 12 invocations should be more than enough. Catole pass. And a basilisk. Ooh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's really okay. Because I happened to kill the Catoble Pass. Ooh, it's not that good. It's pretty good, but it's not that good because unfortunately I cannot unwield the plutonium sword without giving myself a ton of contamination. But yeah, this would be a crazy good thing to have if I didn't already have the plutonium sword. I don't know if I should drop it. I guess I'll carry it around. Magic mapping. We know that there's one lure branch here. Snake. Okay, that's the one that I would have liked to see the most, because that means that there's no spider, so maybe I should just go into snake now. And the same thing that I've been doing so far still applies for snake. Just dive until the final level and get the rune, and then get out and go do something else. Because you're running on a very limited timer. Sot will find you in 2030 turns. And I won't be able to get any more Sot Clock for Lure. No more Sot Clock for Lure. Other than those 2030 turns, which by now is less than that. Okay, I'm getting kinda dumpstered. Wish I had wish I had Ignite Poison. Would be pretty good for the current situation, but I do not have that. I'm gonna have to rest outside of this level. We should be fine here. Yeah. Fortunately, they get regen. These guys get regen, so it's not that punishing to actually rest after a certain point. Gonna pick up this money. Oh, I can buy the Laya tank now. Funny thing. And not that I want to do that, of course. Okay. Digging would be a nice thing to have here. I think I'm gonna be training evocations now because I have some pretty okay ones. Also Condenser Bane. 15 charges of Acid, 5 charges of Ice Blast, 10 Mind Burst, 3 Paralysis. Yeah. Hero Finesse. And unfortunately, my corridor is not long enough for these guys to step into it, so I just have to run towards them and absolutely dumpster them with Hero Finesse Plutonium Sword. Okay. There's a shop over here. I want to see what it is. Because I am carrying a decent amount of money, so I could definitely go for checking out this shop. It is an armor shop, but it only offers me trash, so I am not gonna spend my money there. You feel resistant to negative energy. So yeah, these guys just get everything Deep Dwarf gets pretty much, except for, you know, the fact that they don't heal with an ability. They heal from regen. We found some upstairs and some downstairs. Pretty good. Got a hero here. Gonna use Ice Blast. Ice Blast again. Yes, I know that I'm running out of time. Oh, it's not even that bad. I still have like 1,000 turns. It only gets scary when you see the 500th on the clock. Okay, this is obviously not very good. Ooh, it reformed as a black bear. Significantly safer to deal with a black bear than dealing with a shark serpent without the resistance. Some nice experience to reap, maybe not. I still have enough mana for hero, so I am gonna do that. Fear should not. Oh, it feared even the Vanna Vipers. All right. I thought that was gonna be easy for me to beat, but it was most definitely not the case. Yeah, they are actually bypassing my defenses quite well. These Mana Vipers. The rest of these guys are not much of an issue, as you just saw. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that I decided to rest, because if I hadn't rested, I would have died here. I might still die, unfortunately. I might still die. Oh, I can duel someone. I can duel someone as an escape option. Which one is the safest thing for me to do? Probably the sharpshooter. Do I have a Salt Clock? Oh! Every time I duel, I gain 600 more Salt Clock in the duel. Interesting. You could theoretically duel something that cannot hurt you despite the fact that it is dangerous to rest to full HP. Huh. Advanced techniques with the Mayflytaur. Wish I had ambrosia. I don't have that. So this might be complicated once I get out. hmm hmm Not constricted, might have to be able to dive down. Still think that this is not looking very good. I am going to do the Naga Warrior. It just hits very hard. Um, I'm being constricted by it. I think I'm dead. I don't think there's much that I could do about the current situation. Ah, alright. Alright. Should I pick that up? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I drank cancellation because I think it is a really important thing to not be slow when I get out. In fact, I should be hasted. Gonna waste the turn, then drink haste, and hope that that does the trick. I'm also gonna hero. I should get out soon. Dude, I explode. This was a very unfortunate ambush. I was literally unable to just go upstairs. I tried to, and I just couldn't. So here we are. And I cannot kill Agnes. She hits way too hard, and she is just too evasive for me to consistently hit. With Condenser Vein or like at full screen, I would be able to do more. I cannot run away from her too, because she is very fast. Guess I'm gonna have to do something else. Like this Black Mamba. Dude, if the Black Mamba... Oh, it turned into a Farbat, okay. Yeah, that's easier to kill. I'm gonna drink this. And I'm probably doomed to die as soon as I get out. But there's literally nothing that I can do because I don't have teleport. These kinds of runs are very difficult. I feel like I can win fights against like reasonable monsters, but not against Agnes. And I can also not disengage because I don't have teleport or anything. So I'm probably gonna die as soon as I get out. Oh, this time I actually didn't take any damage. It's a miracle. I wish it moved you. I really wish it moved you. It doesn't seem to be moving me any amount. Or is it? Was I standing in this style always? Can I duel again? I can duel again. I can duel the Black Mamba one more time. Yeah, I just still keep stacking HP, right? That could be how we end up surviving this. Okay, yeah. At 100 HP, if we get lucky, we just don't explode upon getting out, and we should be able to... yeah, we should be able to dive past. Dude, please. No, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, that was unwinnable. I feel like that was legit unwinnable. I don't think there was anything that I could have done to survive that one. Let's do it again. Yeah, it just graphed me, and at that point it was over. You miss on a lot of tools and escape options when you skip 3/4 of each floor. That is correct, but that's how you have to play this species. Yeah, I wasn't able to do any more because I just dropped below the threshold for piety. Agnes is pretty bad, yes, especially when you cannot hit her because she has too much evasion. It was the case for that character. I didn't even want to try fighting because I knew that it was not gonna work. It was more hopeful to try to escape the level despite being constricted than to try to hit Agnes. Um, I guess that's just how speedruns go. You just have to hope that you don't get thrown into a situation like that, and if you do, you're probably dead. Okay, teleport trap threw me into a lot of monsters, but it was a blessing in disguise because it placed me next to the downstairs, so I can go downstairs now. More potions. Gonna pick that up. More potions. Oh, nice. Some pretty good loot. What is that? Ring mail. I already have one of those. Adder. Should be an easy kill, because these guys are kind of crazy like that. The damage reduction is quite noticeable when fighting like early game adders and that kind of thing. Strength. I think Monk could theoretically go for a sword, and it would be okay. Identify. Reflection. Not bad. Yeah, I like to go upstairs to just explore the area to see if there's any consumables that I can pick up, and then go down and continue my path. This is D4. I have less than 2,000 turns. Maybe we could get lucky and find maybe we could get lucky and find the temple here for an early Okawaru. Also, with my current polearm, I might want to go polearms instead of maces. Yeah, it's pretty good. 5 strength, 2 pips of cold resistance, and resistance to corrosion. That's a lot of pretty good resistances. It is unfortunately a spear, right? So it will eventually be very obsolete, but for now it should be very good. Please die, thank you. Okay, what did we get here? Scarf of Harm, sure. Morningstar Protection, that's a big weapon. No wonder I wasn't able to kill whatever was wielding that. Should I stick with the spear, considering that I got a Morningstar of Protection? Maybe I should go back to the maces and just use that. I don't want to go down those stairs anymore. Crazy Youth is a very... or no, not Crazy Youth, Prince Ribbit, sorry. It's a very scary thing to see. Okay, I'm not carrying any scrolls, which means no magic mapping. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. I wonder if I should go into that Bailey. Dude, it sounds like a suicide. The Orc Warriors are extremely dangerous. That's definitely an indicator of don't go into the Bailey. But I just found Kirari, and I also have nets, and my character is powerful enough to kill an Orc Warrior, despite the fact that it is extremely dangerous. With Kirari plus nets plus being able to kill Orc Warriors, I think I can kill a knight. So sure, let's go into the Bailey if I end up finding it, of course. Okay, I'm gonna Kirari the Wyvern. We get it, very good. The eel could be bad. We one-shot it, however, so things are going okay. What is this bolt? This bolt looks kind of ridiculous. Yeah, wonder what was up with that. Maybe I didn't fully explore it. So I should be able to beat that. I'm just gonna play it safe and throw some Kirari at it. Okay. We got a chainmail from that. I'm gonna put it on. I think I'm probably dealing a lot of damage thanks to this Scarf of Harm. But yeah, eventually I'll want to take that off, of course. Splatooth, Satch. Oh, I found the temple, D7 temple. I am going to take that. That's more important than going into the Bailey, but ideally I would get the two of those at the same time. Splatooth. After stomping, Spider died in Swamp. I also died in Swamp, and then I just had a run that ended in Snake. These guys go so fast through the game. Can you please be magic mapping? Can you please be magic mapping? Please be magic mapping. No, no magic mapping. You got any of that magic mapping? No, I guess not. In that case, I wonder where the Bailey could be. Maybe somewhere around here. Okay. Now that I have Okawaru, I would be very happy to be able to get into the Bailey. Of course, I don't care about the Ring of Intelligence. Where's the Bailey? I haven't missed the Bailey. Yeah, it says that it's very distant. Dude, this might be a colossal mistake. But I feel like it might be worth it because of the loot. Bailey loot is sometimes really crazy. Very nearby, so we're super close to it. Ring of Evasion, now that's worth picking up and using. Kite Shields, worth picking up. And we found the Bailey. Alongside Slimy Globes, okay. They're trash, I'm gonna drop them. This is the one with the guys with spears. Yeah, this one is really bad. I do have a Wand of Flame, and there's like shallow water here. So theoretically I should be able to do it, right? Just like shooting the Wand of Flame and waiting for these guys to die. It is theoretically not that scary, and I could get the loot, but the loot is trash. I remember that very vividly about this specific Bailey, that the loot is some abysmal loot. Okay. The Wand of Flame strategy is especially effective on the Spriggans because they have like no HP, but they have tons of evasion. Okay. Oh. Okawaru is honored by your kill. Rift is waiting for me, Monkas. Can that even generate here? Okay. Flee this branch before you perish. Sure. Think about doing that. It's a shame that we got this specific Bailey, because this Bailey is kind of trash, you know? I'm gonna get some strength here. Oh, we just one-shot the Ogre. Sure. There's a two-headed Ogre here, I'm pretty sure. Steam Dragon. I won't be able to do what I have been doing against the Steam Dragon, but I can Kirari it. Then I can just kill it. I would rather not be at half HP. I wonder if I can rest to full. Yeah, I can. Okay. Kirari the two-headed Ogre. Please. Thank you. Wand of Flame. It's gonna deal a bit of damage. Yeah, dealt a bit of damage. Since the guy is slow, I can just walk away from it into this pool of water. Kirari. What are the pros and cons of a Mayflytaur? They have incredible aptitudes and incredibly good mutations, but they have a very short shot clock. Yeah, like right now I have these, but as the game progresses, they get even more ridiculous. I have flight, I have passively mapping, I have mana regen. I get that at level 6, but you're easily found by Sot is pretty bad. It means that instead of getting 6,000 turns of Sot clock every time I enter a new level, I only get 600, which is a pretty significant downside, I guess you could call it that. You can even see right now that my Sot clock is going very low. Fortunately, I know that that's the final enemy, so I can just rush here, get my loot, and then bail. That's bad. Not gonna pick that up, but I am going to pick that up. This is pretty good. Goodbye chainmail. Hello swamp scales. Would still say that it was probably not worth, but it was also kind of free, so whatever. Okay, now that I found the Bailey, let's just go move on downstairs. Yeah. You would have no chance at that species with your playstyle. Yeah. Um, you should still give it a try. It is very much not about exploring the entirety of the level. It is about going fast. But the species also has incredible aptitudes. Yeah, take a look at this. There's no zeros. There's no zeros. Everything is +1 or better. They even have +3 on armed combat, which is impossible on a normal species. Normal species cannot have +3 on armed combat. They cap at +1. They have +2 spell casting when the average is -1. They have +1 fighting. They have 20% more HP than a human by default. And they get damage resistance. They eventually get regen. They're like really, really, really ridiculously strong. So yeah. Mm. What did we get here? Snake bite. I don't even have the money for any of these things, so I guess I shall leave them on the floor. Mm. The early dungeon or the early floors have very bad like the monsters that you kill have very bad experience. But the more you progress, the more like these monsters actually give me a ton of experience compared to the monsters that I just didn't kill in the early dungeon. So it is okay to dive as long as you can actually kill these higher these monsters that give more experience. I guess that's a way to put it. Okay, can just kill these orcs, which also don't give that much experience, but they may have something for me, like loot or something. Okay, there's an Orc Wizard with Distortion. I have to avoid getting hit by that because it could literally kill me. Okay, Wand of Flame. How about we just go down? Yeah, how about we just go down? So far, so good. Still no downstairs. Okay. I want to see how like a proper speedrunner does with this species, out of sheer curiosity. Okay, took 50. Tis but a scratch, I guess. We found the downstairs. We found some yaks. We also found a raid, so that means probably not going down those stairs. I could rest, but resting is probably a bit too greedy. Oh, I can bring up a jack, a single jack. Oh, two of them. Okay, sure. Then want to reposition, attacks of opportunity. Vampire. I'm gonna throw a net. We get the net on the vampire. Please die, dude. Stop that. Okay. All right. Sure. In that case, what do we do? Like the vampire was almost destroyed, and then it just started healing like crazy. Heal wounds? No. Heal wounds? You got any of that heal wounds? Oh, I got 3. Oh, you know what? I can ambrosia. Probably should be able to survive now. No, I can't survive. It definitely outdamages me. Oh, I found heal wounds. Now let's find curing. It can see invisible, right? Yeah, it would be weird if it couldn't. Oh, I found curing. Wow, that was crazy lucky. Yeah, just take a look at this ridiculous sequence of events. HP 184, 10, 126, and 2 126. 3 times in the same fight against the same dude. I was towing the line right there. Fortunately, we ended up surviving, but yeah, that was unfortunate, especially considering how I was going to kill the vampire before it started healing like crazy. Downstairs, right there. I wonder where the lair is. I may have already passed it. Teleport. Jabs. I will pick those up. So, if any of you have tried Mayflytaurs already, what do you have to say about them? Do you like them? That's a very scary thing to be in the receiving end of. What is a Mayflytaur? It's a very strong species. Yeah, do you get to check it out here? Probably not. Nope. No matching monsters for Mayflytaur. Yeah, they have a lot of HP and they have like really, really strong mutations and aptitudes. But they have one crucial downside, and that is that you're easily found by SOT. What that means is that you get 600 turns on entering a level instead of getting 6,000 turns. So you get 1/10 of the time that you would normally get to explore levels and like regen and stuff. The more the game progresses, the more powerful they get. Like they get more damage resistance. I'm pretty sure they get more. They get regen, they get better mapping, they get resistance to negative. They are probably gonna be the replacement for deep dwarves. The only thing that I don't like about them is that you cannot press out to explore. That's a bit annoying. Mm. Oh, I am training. I am grossly overtraining maces. I knew that there was something wrong. Should have turned that off. Oh, this is not the entrance to vaults. It looks like the entrance to vaults, but I know that it is not. Oh, you have reflection. Well, that's gonna be mine in the future, in the very near future. Hmm. Oh, it can turn into a shining eye. Better not do that. It's killing me. It is killing me for sure. Okay, we killed the Tengu warrior. That was a very long, very drawn out fight, much to my dismay. But we ended up winning that. Wow, okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, that's really, really funny. Oh, that's pretty good. You know, the other ones were really funny. This is really good. Um, yeah, that's also really funny. I think this bolt is a bolt that always places the Lear's Hallberg. So let me take off my helmet and my scarf and my swamp scales. Let me put on Lear's Hallberg and get 26 armor class. Can I also wear the scarf of harm? I can. You can wear. Yeah, you cannot wear helmets, gloves, boots, or body armor if you want to wear the Lear's Hallberg, but you can wear a cloak, which is pretty nice. So I am going to be wearing this cloak, and I'm going to be walking around with my 26 armor class. Sweet, I'm glad that I came back and checked for that. But we need to find the lair now. Could it be in this level, maybe, because of the large amount of yaks? Maybe it would be in this level. I guess I can continue exploring it. Great Mace of Venom. Well, I could use that, but the thing is that I just found a buckler, and I already have a kite shield. But on the other hand, I have 20 maces. I literally have 20 maces. I should use the Great Mace. Let me take off the buckler. Yeah, let's just use this. I think we can drop this. And we might be able to drop the Morning Star as well. But yeah, for now, let's just use the Great Mace. Amulet of Faith could be interesting. Could get me a Kawaru Piety. I think I'm gonna stick with Reflection, however. Yeah, Lear's Hallberg was 27. It gave plus 27. It was nerfed to plus 18 when it was made into a more common early game on Randart. So yeah, now it is more likely for you to get it early on, but it is not as crazy as it used to be for that exact same reason. Um, okay, so something makes me think that the lure is not gonna be in this level. Something makes me think that I already fully explored the level. So let's go up. The lair could be somewhere around here, but I also don't think that it's gonna be in this level. Let's go up, and the lair, it might be here. It's 8, 9, 10, or 11 for lair. Oh yeah, that's the entrance to Orc, isn't it? Oh, it's the entrance to lair. Alright, so it was on the 8. We won that very decisively. Okay, that went very well. Let's just go into learn now. This character probably won't have issues with Hydras because it already has gargantuan amounts of armor class for this point in the game, plus gargantuan damage output. In fact, the damage output is so good that I might want to even enchant um, my Great Mace when I get the chance to do so, of course. I am thinking if I want to drop something, but probably not. Might want to have those swamp scales in case I get swamp or something. Okay, so it draws nearer. The way that it works is that if that timer goes to 0, you're literally dead. That's what that means. So you're probably better off making it so that that timer doesn't go to 0. And every level that you enter, you get 600 turns as a Mayflytaur. So you have to constantly be diving. Mayflytaurs are kinda pretty decent at diving, of course, so they shouldn't really have many issues. Okay. Identify, let's see what we get here. Attraction. Resistance. Some pretty good consumables to find. Still haven't found the downstairs. Oh, that's a spider. That's a tragedy. I don't want to have anything to do with spider. Lajatang of Order. That's a pretty interesting thing to get. Axes and hold on, axes or polearms. Sorry, maces and staves cross-train. So I can pretty much use that. It's already admin delay. It might actually deal more damage than the Great Mace. The Great Mace is base damage 17. The Lajatang is base damage 16. But the Lajatang is more enchanted. So I guess I'm just wielding the Lajatang of Order for a bit. Manual of spell casting could be interesting. Can I please find the downstairs? Can I please get to the downstairs? That would be nice. Okay, volcano. This character doesn't have access to resistance to fire, so this volcano might be complicated to do if I really want to do it. On the other hand, it might be short and it may also have a lot of loot for me, and it is right here, so might as well just go in. If I think it is too bad, I can always get out. Okay. I know which one this is. This is gonna be full of some very messed up monsters. I can hero them. I wish I could finesse. I guess I can try to finesse. All right. These guys get 5 willpower per level up, so I'm not so terrified of getting hexed by this guy. It can still happen, of course, but it's not that much of a concern of mine. I'm gonna drink might because I don't want this fight to go for very long. Kurari. Okay. Alrighty, that went very well. I don't think I care about any of those things, so let's continue. Well, I still have Might, Burlax of Flaming, and Chainmail of Far Resistance. The Hell Knight dies in 2 swings of the Laya Tank of Order. Are you sure you want to fizzle? I saw that message one accidentally and you don't even know what it did. Me neither. Oh, that's a pretty nice thing to have. This Evening Star Flaming. Yeah, regarding that message, me neither. Me neither. I have no idea why that message spawns. I guess I'll pick up the chainmail. I'll pick up the chainmail, yeah, in case I want to ever use it. Mm. I have noticed that the message generates when I like try to target something with something that let's say let's put this Wand of Flame on the quiver, and like I'm gonna see a dude here, right? So if I target with the Wand of Flame and then I expect the monster and then I press escape, that's when I usually get the message. Didn't happen this time. I wonder if it's because it's a Wand of Flame. I think this guy is immune to fire. What about Poly? No? Okay, sure. It's also immune to Poly. My bad. Alright. Arbalest of Flaming could be interesting. Could be interesting. Launchers are pretty strong indeed. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if I should. Probably not. No, I probably should. Oh, I know what people do for their speed runs. Like they go for javelins because javelins hit multiple monsters at the same time, and that makes clearing the level faster or like winning the fight faster. So yeah, since I don't really have that much of that issue, I should probably be able to use the Arbalest. Just be okay. Mm. Okay, maybe that was a bit too risky, but I was able to win that fight. So everything went okay. Makes sense that it would be a confirmation that you try to affect a target that is immune to what you're doing. Yes, it probably should be that, but I think it's actually the opposite. Like the message is all alarming and everything, and it doesn't seem to do much of anything. Um, okay, I think I should train for the Arbalest. I'm gonna need like 16 skill for it. Now they reach min delay at 16. They shoot slower if you have yeah, that's too slow. 2.3 because I'm using a chainmail. Dude, that's so painful. I don't like new launchers. I really don't. You know what? I am just gonna drop this, and I am going to be training throwing instead. If I need a ranged option, probably throwing is the way to go, because throwing doesn't have that issue, while launchers do. Hmm. Do you feel like it came up when you were leaving some completely unrelated menu? Gonna have to keep attention to when that happens to me. I feel like it's happened in those situations. Like, let's do it again. Wand of Flame. That. Inspect, exclude. No? No? Maybe it is when shooting a spell or something. No idea. No idea. But yeah, I've noticed it happening for spells. But this character doesn't have any spells, and I just got it right. So there's that. Okay. I found the downstairs already. They were actually next to the upstairs, so I should just take them. Okay, got marked. Theoretically, that should be fine. And oh, Deathy Axe. Okay, those ones are not so cool. I don't want to be pushed away from the stairs. So I'm just gonna go upstairs and then I'm gonna go downstairs. But I left the javelin behind. I think I want to go pick up my javelin. Mm. Hmm. Okay, this looks like a pretty good spot to fight these guys in. I should probably get my staff to 14 before training anything else. And also I should get some armor, because I have 26 armor thanks to the fact that Lear's Hallberg is so ridiculously enchanted, right? But I feel like I want more than 26 armor. I feel like I could get to 30 very quickly. Gonna be training throwing, however, so I can throw some jabs later on. 6 boomerangs. I will pick those up and we will have those on the quiver. Big damage. Okay, so far we have been doing quite well. Like, I feel like we are a pretty respectable amount of experience in this place, considering how little of it we have done. Okay, there's 6. Oh, gauntlet. Ooh, it's right there. Okay, I'm obviously going in for the gauntlet. And once again, we get Frog Pond. 4,000 turns. This character, or this species, makes it go so fast, and it is so ridiculously strong. Yeah, you don't really feel like you miss the experience. What you do miss is mm, the consumables. Those ones you miss for sure. Okay. Yeah, same rules for the places for pretty much all places apply. You cannot really out-explore these because you are gonna lose a lot of experience. Just gonna go in Leroy Jenkins style. Leroy Jenkins style, just like let's see what I end up getting. I don't think the Minotaur is capable of killing me. We got a Ring of Strength already, pretty good. Let's push further. Over here there's a Quicksilver Ooze, ugly things, bats. Let's see what's there to see on the other side. Ooh, I want that. I think I'm just gonna go for that. Yeah. I don't know if any of the other ones have a rendered helmet, so sure. The scroll name. It's a pretty wacky scroll name for sure. Okay. So I think this character got Spider, but I don't know what else it got. Hold on. I wanna go get my loot, please. It's a pretty bad helmet. Sure. I wonder what I missed for this pretty bad helmet. Hopefully nothing too impactful. Okay, gonna hero. Vampiric Laja Tank, that's a weapon right there that I'm gonna be fully enchanting for sure. Oh, it's pretty much unkillable, I just realized, because it has Vampiric. Gonna have to curare it. Throw a net. I have acid, I'm also gonna acid. And just gonna punch it, poke it. Give me that. Alright, we got some pretty good loot from going here. The Vampiric Laja Tank is gonna be huge, I'm pretty sure. Glad that I went there. Some frogs on an Hydra. The Hydra is gonna be a bit scary. We can just throw boomerangs at it, and it should be fine. But like we wouldn't be able to melee it with the Laya tank. I would have to switch to the Great Mace or to this Starflail of resourcefulness that I picked up. Picked it up because it was +9. The protection brand is also kind of okay, though I don't feel particularly compelled to use protection brand, considering that I have already quite a large amount of armor class. Oh, hold on, the Darflail is probably better. Alligator. Alright, that went well. More Hydras. Fortunately, I have an Hydra Vein right here. Yeah, dealing with Hydras if you don't have an Hydra Vein weapon is so painful. That's what killed my first Mayflytaur that you didn't really get to see because I played it off stream. But I got to Swamp, and well, you know what Swamp is. It is the land of the Hydras. And not being able to melee Hydras in the land of the Hydras is very bad. Okay, resistance to negative. Okay, that went very well. At some point I'm gonna have to choose which one of these weapons I'm actually going to be using. Probably the Laya Tank of Order and the Vampiric Laya Tank. Maybe carrying around a Great Mace or a Darflail that Okawaru gives me for either purposes. I still don't know if I got Swamp. I only got Spider confirmed, which is a tragedy in my opinion. Tin of Tremor Stones, a Scroll of Enchant Armor. Should be able to kill you? Yeah, I should be able to kill you. Gonna be training evocations now, because I think I got some pretty good evocables now. File of Lots and Tin of Tremor Stones. Evening, what happened with our last character? It is on pause because I'm playing a species that is only going to be available for today, which is the Mayflytaur. So if you have never played online in Trunk, I would recommend you to do so you don't miss the chance to play with a Mayflytaur. They're incredibly strong, but they have a massive downside, and that is that every turn, or every time you enter a level, you get 600 turns of Salt Clock instead of 6,000. So you need to dive pretty much. You cannot just auto explore and play like normal. You need to play like a turn count speedrunner would be playing. They're very permissive, however. I am not playing optimally when it comes to my movement and that kind of thing, and I'm still doing quite well. They compensate for that massive downside by being incredibly overpowered, however. They don't have any negative aptitudes, everything is +1 or better. They have +2 HP, they have 5 willpower per level up, they have a plethora of really good mutations, they have permanent flight, passive mapping helps a lot. For this specific challenge, they have regen after a certain point, they have mana regen again after a certain point, and they also get resistance to negative. They just and damage shaving, of course. How to forget the damage shaving? I think that's one of the craziest things. Does this bolt always places the trident of the Octopus King? Because the last time it also placed it. I think it probably does. Pretty good weapon, but it of course doesn't compare to the Laya Tank of Order. I wonder what I have when it comes to scrolls. Apparently I had Holy Worth. You figured that one did not rip in peace yet? Yeah, it is still pretty good. I would have liked to play it, but I want to play Mayflytaur as well. So we will be going back to that character on Monday. For now, I'm gonna be playing Mayflytaur. I don't know if there's gonna be anything else here. I'm gonna be enchanting the Vampiric Laya Tank, of course. And again, because I can. Scroll summoning. Oh, the shadows disperse without effect because I'm with Okawaru. Sure. We found a buckler. Ooh, boy, that's some really good globes. These globes might be good enough to make me want to take off Lear's Hallberg. It's not like I would be completely naked if I did that. Mm, yeah, these globes are pretty good. Maybe later on. Mm, but yeah, I'm assuming that I'm gonna stay with those globes for the rest of the game. So I'm gonna drop all the things that I'm not gonna be using. Mm, mm. I'd like to find the entrance to my lure branch. The pathing on these guys is get to lure, go into lure, get to lure 6, and then go to your lure runes. At least get one rune, I guess. I still don't know anything beyond that because I end up dying in the lure rune branches. Mm. Part of the level seems completely sealed off. I have digging. Hold on. I guess I might as well just do this. Mm-hmm. So yeah, do feel free to let me know about your experiences with Mayflytaur if you feel compelled to play them. I want to know. I want to know what other people think about them. Personally, I think that they're pretty funny, and I like that they force you to engage with something that's not really an issue otherwise, which is the salt clock. It really forces you to play differently. A thing that I don't like about them is that I cannot press O, however. But like pressing O and the challenge are kind of mutually exclusive, so there's that. You have feelings depths is gonna be hard because you encounter self-cloth trouble in your builds of human fire elementals in depths. How? Specifically in depths. Mm. So with lowered self-cloth, it seems even more difficult time-wise. Yeah, it's probably gonna be more of the same of just diving past and getting to salt immediately without, obviously, without clearing anything. You tried all morning and the best you could get was lure? Dang. It is difficult. It is certainly difficult. And punishing in a very weird and unorthodox way. But that's part of the fun. Yeah, definitely a very refreshing take on crawl. Um, this species. I hope that it stays. Mm, that's a spider, isn't it? Oh, it's shoals. Ah, we got spider and shoals. I guess I'm going into shoals. Okay, let's hope that this doesn't kill me. We immediately see some things that could kill me. Mm, mm. Will completing a cigarette stop the salt clock? It will. If I dive past cigarette 27, I can stop the salt clock. But if I can do that, I can also win the game. And winning the game also stops the salt clock. Then you could get deeper if you got really lucky with a crazy item. No chance late game. Branch order, anything before spider. That is correct. Anything before spider. I have mentioned repeatedly that I like to do elf before doing layer branches, but that's like even more exacerbated by getting spider. If spider was my only choice, I would do everything before doing spider. I maybe would even go into depths before doing spider because I just don't like spider. Enchant weapon plus 8 vampiric light attack. At this point, I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna be using the Great Mace of Flaming. Yeah, I'm just gonna be using the vampiric light attack. Might be my main weapon now. The Light Tank of Order deals more damage, and it is certainly something that I'm gonna like to have for SOT. Specifically for those orbs of fire and killer clowns, because they take tons of extra damage from Silver Brand. But for the vast majority of folks that are not affected like that by Silver, Vamp is much better. And it also gives me a ton of HP, so there's that as well. Makes me quite tanky indeed. That's two Aquamancers. I was okay with fighting one of them, but two of them is quite something. Yeah. Did I just one-shot one of them? What? Did I just... no, I reflected it with my Amulet of Reflection. Lucky me. Oh, 3 Aquamancers. This might be Usuiu's band. Dude, what's up with all these Aquamancers? Why am I fighting 4 Aquamancers? Mm, that was scary. That was certainly very spooky. Something that you don't want to be in the receiving end of, pretty much. I don't have curing. I just realized that I don't have curing, and so the sea snake is extremely dangerous. Might want to start dueling things. Yep, you're lethally poisoned. Oh, I just leveled up. Maybe I won't be lethally poisoned after leveling up. Strength. Okay, gonna duel the water nymph. Ouch. Lost like half my HP immediately. It's not going well. I don't have Potion of Circ. It would be a very good thing to have right now. Oh, I died. That's a shame, dude. I was taking so much damage from the things there. Like, I think I would have been okay if those guys hadn't arrived right after I fought for what are they called? Four Aquamancers at the same time. You just died too. Yeah, that was complicated. This species is very difficult. Mm, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I don't know if I should go monk again. Maybe I should go Delver. Maybe we should go Delver. All right, let's go Delver. Maces again. Maces again. Maces again. Yeah, maces are pretty good. Give me a second. Please don't go anywhere. Okawaru crowns the Warniff champion. Yeah, very rare messages like that are pretty cool. So we're gonna be training maces to 14 at the very least. This time I'm for sure. Oh, I should probably. Yeah. Oh boy, am I dead? I might be dead here. I might be dead. Yeah, we cannot kill that. And we only start with haste, digging, fear, and fogu, and magic mapping. Mm, they no longer start with teleport. Can run away, however. I didn't wake up the iguana somehow. The Phetubus is fast enough to catch up to me while I am hasted. Huh. Yeah, if you're wondering why I did that, it's because of the Sod Clock. I felt like it was a good idea to do that. Wow, Delver was pretty bad. I guess it is understandable. But I thought that Delver could be good because of the whole mm, of the whole starting on D5, which puts me closer to the levels where the temple is, so I could get to the temple and then get to Okawaru and then, you know, just like go from there. But it might not be the correct thing to do. Mm. Nope. Centaur, however, could be short bows. Could be short bows. And then I just get a longbow and I win with that. Oh, end the day? Is someone gonna remove Mayflytaurs? Oh, come again another day. Yeah, Mayflytaurs are getting removed. Mm. Womp womp. Hopefully they make it back into the game. Hmm. They didn't last for very long. I feel like I only got to play very few runs with Mayflytaurs. And still no wins. This seems like a very bad bolt. I'm probably gonna die to this water moccasin. I cannot even hit it. It's like the D2 adder, but like on steroids. Okay, if it hits me, I'm dead. Oh, okay, it didn't die. Am I training crossbows? Because what I should be training is bows. That was for sure my bad. Okay, gonna be increasing dexterity and training bows instead of crossbows. If I survive this would be nice. Better win this one then, I hope. Okay. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Probably not when I'm at 8 HP, but sure. Okay, please kill it, please kill it, please kill it. I'm at 1 HP. Please kill the orc. Okay, I won. And now I have a short bow. I am gonna try to rest to full HP here. Jeez, look at my shot clock. I lost like 25% of my shot clock because I rested. But now I have a launcher, so I should be a winner now. Wow, getting some pretty good stairs. Dagger of Venom. This feels like Robin's band. Not Robin's band? Oh, by the way, at what speed am I shooting? 1.7, dude. Dude. 1.7 shooting speed is pretty awful. What if I switch to the leather armor? 1.3. Yeah, 1.3 is significantly more reasonable. So yeah, unfortunately, when I am using a launcher, I do not get the benefit of heavy armor. It is just like that. I would like to find... oh, this is D1. Why am I on D1? Yeah. I mean, I already know of D4. So might as well go over there. Got a pretty good start with all those stairs so close to each other. Got me a lot of soft clock. Okay, would love to find the temple. I wonder if I'll get to fully explore these levels. Oh, please don't torment me 3 times and kill me. Hello? Please do not do that to me. Okay. Okay. All right. Got some pretty lucky misses there, too. But I also was not dealing that much damage. I guess it makes sense that I was not dealing that much damage because after all, I am using a +0 short bow. Contamination trick with 3 just worked a 7th time. So whenever a mommy gets affected by those things, they get drained a bit, or they get stat drained. I don't remember which one it is. If you were not drained or stat drained, it means that even if you were not in mommy in tree form, you wouldn't have been affected by a malmutation. I think that's how it is. Starting to think that it's an undocumented feature. Maybe trees are indeed immune to mutations. You might have to ask a dev for that one. Where could the temple be? I'm starting to think that it's not here. Oh, come on, please don't die. Dude, I wasn't able to beat this center. Please don't kill me. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that fight. Maybe I should have... Or maybe I should have just played how you are supposed to play against the center. Just like loot it around the corner and then be within melee range to prevent it from dealing damage to you. Okay. What's a Mayflytaur? It is a species that is very strong, that was only in for a day. This might be one of the one of the last Mayflytaurs that you'll get to see. It has crazy good aptitudes in everything. It has crazy good HP, 5 willpower per level up, and a bunch of very crazy mutations, including damage shaving, the way that Deep Dwarf also gets it. On the other hand, it has a very short soft clock. So instead of getting 6,000 turns of soft clock whenever you enter a level, you only get 600, which means that you have to dive. Because if you don't dive, you're gonna run out of time and you're gonna die. Because when you run out of time, it's like if you starved back when food was a thing in this game. So yeah, they might get to be the replacement for Deep Dwarf. I feel like as they are right now, they could just straight up be the replacement for Deep Dwarf. Because Deep Dwarf, no one really likes Deep Dwarf, especially since the rework of Maclef, especially since Maclef healing got halved. So yeah, these guys could be the replacement for Deep Dwarf, the speedrunner species, you know. It also forces you to play the game and to engage with like a mechanic that you seldom get to see because the soft clock is extremely permissive. It is uncommon for characters to get in contact with the soft clock, but it's happened quite a lot to me. I haven't died to the soft clock yet. I wouldn't like to die to the soft clock with these guys. But I have gotten the message, like the 500 turn message. There does seem to be a suspiciously large amount of thought put into Mayflytaurs. Yeah, it's probably like a work in progress for the replacement of Deep Dwarf. I guess there was no I guess there was no temple in that D5. Still have 1400 turns. Well, after pressing O, I have 1300 turns. Oh, come on, dude, that's just ridiculous. Can you please hit the iguana? Okay, I guess you can't hit the iguana. The whole point of finding the temple was to kill things when I was low experience, so I could get tons of Okawaru piety, by the way. But I'm already almost experience level 9. Carefully curated aptitudes and mutations. This isn't just a joke someone threw in 5 minutes. It's probably a joke that someone threw in a couple of weeks or so. They are very reminiscent to Deep Dwarfs, or very reminiscent of Deep Dwarfs, however. So maybe Deep Dwarf was just grabbed as a template and then just like some numbers were tweaked. Oh my, oh my. Have you been playing Mayflytaurs, Mike? If so, what have you thought of them? I saw that you were on the roguelikes Discord earlier. You one-on-one? I have like 4 attempts already, and I have not gotten a single rune. Where's the temple? Okay, I guess I already explored this level in its entirety, and there was no temple, so down to D7 we go. So what says there's been 503 Mayflytaur games and 11 wins. 503 and 11 wins. Damn. Dude, where's the temple? Oh, I am maybe gonna get killed by these guys? The shortbow feels bad. I should try Hunter, because maybe the launcher strategy might be up to something. No, it still deals 9 damage. I thought that maybe it got nerfed. But yeah, been getting kind of unlucky with my damage rolls then. Or with my accuracy rolls is probably more precise. Look at how I'm just missing these guys like crazy. Okay. Okay, yeah. And now that those guys are all the way over there, I just shoot them down with no issues. After using the consumable, it's okay. Probably gonna have to rest, unfortunately, because that fight didn't really go in my favor. Okay. Then you get a longbow and it's all worth it. With the way that longbows are right now, I wouldn't say that it is worth it, but it is significantly better than just a short bow. Yeah, you may not be aware, but there was a range rework for Trunk. Now launchers are much weaker, but there's unlimited ammo, so you can actually use them in the early game. Oh man, I'm about to run out of salt clock. Still haven't found the temple. Dexterity base as well. Yeah, they scale with dexterity. Also, wearing armor hinders them significantly. Yeah, you shouldn't wear armor or heavy armor if you're using a launcher. So they have a ton of downsides now. So they are not just better melee weapons. Way back in the day, longbows were just range full screen glaive, and that was pretty crazy. Full screen glaive. Now they are much worse than full screen glaive, but they are still a weapon that hits reasonably hard from full screen, so it's kind of okay. We found a blinking. Now I have 3 of them. Okay, dexterity. You know, I would like to find the temple. Something makes me think that it might not be possible to do so. Wow, did I just miss twice with the 2 Key darts? I wonder what was my chance to hit the Steam Dragon with those. Damn, this is not going well. Got paralysis. I have a dagger of venom. I'm just gonna poke you with it. You went battle axe on plate and it was really easy. I have stayed away from axes, but maybe axes are the way to go. I would like to find the temple. Really would like to find the temple. Dude, I'm about to run out of time. Okay. If I had Okawaru, this PKL spawn would be a dream come true because it would be like so much experience with Okawaru or so much piety. But unfortunately, we don't have access to that. Also, there's a Bailey down there. That's also something that would be really good if I had access to Okawaru. Where's the temple? This is actually ridiculous. Where's the temple? Do I have? Oh, I have magic mapping. It is not here, that I can tell you. If it's not here, then it must be in D6 or D5 or something. It doesn't look like it's here. This looks like it's literally the entirety of the level. Whatever. I'm just gonna quit and restart. I feel like it's just faster. Oh, I probably shouldn't be playing a Delver. Yeah, I didn't like the Delver playstyle. Let's play something else. Something more straightforward. My first attempt was a Berserker. Maybe we should play a Berserker. Diablo 1 ammo? Diablo 1 ammo. I don't know what that means. My
wife still doesn't believe in me!
Creative message goes here.
Will Tarquine, thank you for 4 months of continued support. I appreciate it. Nice message. I should stop pressing O. As I tell you, it is something that I absolutely struggle with. I just like default to pressing O, and it is not the way to go. Oh, overlay. Yeah, sure. I keep forgetting about that. Thank you for reminding me. I forget about it because I seldom have to do it multiple times per stream. So I just do it once and then I forget about it. But sometimes there's streams where I go through like 17 characters in the same stream, and so I have to do it 17 times, and I tend to forget quite a bit. Um, Access might be good because makes you play fast, you know? Doesn't punish you for getting surrounded. And these guys are pretty good at getting surrounded. Like, they actually don't just die horribly if they get surrounded. Mm. I already found the downstairs. Yeah, better take them. Since I already have a god from Trog, like, I don't have to worry about the temple. Mm. Piquel and a black bear and a lemur. I feel like I can potentially kill all of these guys if I berserk. It might get me killed. I'm gonna do it. Feel like I'm gonna gain like 16 levels out of doing this. Yeah, like I started this at level 2. Oh, Edmund as well. Edmund is probably a bit too much. Piquel is also proving to be quite difficult to kill. Am I dead? I might be dead here. Piquel is almost dead, however. Okay, we kill Piquel. Let's get out. Oh, I got hit by a +6 Vorpal Flail before managing to escape. But yeah, I started that fight at level 2 and I got to level 7. Um, in case you were not convinced of the strength of these species, they're really ridiculous. I started at 27 HP and I ended at 62. Oh, I was hoping to. Oh yeah, you're gonna get attacks of opportunity. I wonder if you can move away from ogres. Oh, I died. Okay, let's do one more. Oh, I cannot do it. Oh man, that sucks. Ah, they're gone. And I didn't win one. I knew that I should have just started the stream as soon as I woke up and like grinded them for 12 hours. They're gone forever. Or at least until they actually get implemented in the game for real. And to think that I died to a Nugger after that, that's a shame. Mm, mm, mm. I can still play in Berotato. Still hasn't updated. Hmm. I guess I could make an account on that real quick. Um, I wonder if that server has. Oh, maybe Akrasiak. Maybe Akrasiak still has it. Hold on. Um, I should make an account in Akrasiak. Um, okay, turns out that I already had an account in Akrasiak, so. Okay. Trong, play. Transfer? Sure, I might have to quit that. Demigod Venom Mage. When did I start that? I started it quite a while ago. I'm just gonna quit that. Yeah, it's just faster. And oh yeah, it's still in Akrasiak. Good idea that to go to a different server. Gonna have to make some changes to my RC file, but this is definitely doable. I can still play a Mayflytaur. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, sure, let's go for Berserker. That saves me the stress of finding the temple and stuff. I'm obviously gonna have to add like a new source to my overlay, so give me a second. Add source. I'm gonna have to get the URL. Mm, mm, mm. Browser source. Add source. New source instead. Oh, hold on. Aha, I already had it. I already had it. Okay, okay. Yeah, it kind of is there, but it looks all messed up. Let me fix that. Now it looks better. Uh-huh. Now it looks better. Alright. Alrighty, alrighty. How are we supposed to know what anybody's favorite rivals are with a vanilla RC? I don't even... No, it might be a vanilla RC. It might be a vanilla RC. Oh no. Might have to get that fixed. Um, Dude, it's auto training. It is actually a vanilla RC. I need to fix it. I cannot play it like that. Give me a second. Can I edit it from the website? Hold on. Yeah, I can just copy paste it. Um, mm, okay. Ooh, I can. Okay. Edit RC. Oh yeah, it's obsolete. Let me just delete everything. Delete everything in this RC real quick. Then get my RC. Okay. Select all. Copy, paste, save. And we should be able to play now. We should be able to play now. Theoretically, if I did it right, my RC should be fixed. It looks good. It looks good. I might have to get the macros as well. So haven't gotten the macros. Can I make changes to my macros through the website? Doesn't say anything about the macros, but I can do the changes to the macros here in this thing that you're seeing. How have my runs been? They've been okay. I should have started much earlier because we're running on borrowed time now. I even had to switch servers because they are already gone from Kelby, the Mayflytaurs. And I still haven't won one. Definitely want to win one. Mm, Edit macros. Let me get my macro file so I can copy and paste it. Okay, play. And now I should have my macros. Yep, there we go. Alright, now let's switch to tiles. Ooh, it worked first attempt, sweet. And we should be able to play now. This might be legit the final attempt at Mayflytaur that I get ever, so would like to get a win on them, for sure. Getting some generous star placements. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to beat this at experience level 1. For safety, I decided to berserk it. Maybe it wasn't necessary. So once again, if you don't know the gimmick of the Mayflytaur, it is that you're really, really ridiculously overpowered, but as a downside, you only get 600 turns of soft clock whenever you enter a level instead of the usual 6,000. So you have to play pretty much in turn count speedrun mode instead of playing like normal, auto exploring and stuff, fully clearing every level. You cannot afford to do that when you are playing one of these guys. So yeah, it is like a style, like a challenge that I find very interesting, very cute. It forces you to engage with something that is like just not a thing that you normally get to be pressured by whenever you play a normal character. It's a pretty good war axe. Okay, big find. Yeah, I haven't played in a while. Is Mayflytaur in 0.28 or just Trunk? It might be in Trunk, but it is gone from Kelby now. It was only for today. It might actually come back for real as a, as a replacement for Deep Dwarf. But that is still not a guarantee. Gnolls. Where there's a gnoll, there's probably like 17 of them. Better be careful around all of these gnolls. One of which has a polearm. Okay. Two of which had polearms, to be more precise. Have I still not found armor? There was a scale mail on D3. I can still go back for it. Maybe I should. I want a trident. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the spear, just for Hydras later on. Okay. Yeah, I really have like the habit of just pressing auto explore, and that feels like it's a very bad thing to do whenever you're playing a Mayflytaur. That's the only thing that I don't like about them, as I mentioned before. I like pressing auto explore and being taken to my next fight. And Mayflytaurs need to get to their next fight manually. Oh, Pikel. By the way, the color in console is pretty rough. I need to change that. But this is a server that I pretty much never play in, so there's that. Can you please die? Why is Pikel always so ridiculously tanky? Whip of Flaming? Nah. I would rather use a spear. Attacks of opportunity. I think I would rather get hit by a single null with attacks of opportunity than get hit by all of them. Yeah, okay. This Vorpal Spear is quite nice. I'm gonna carry it instead of the spear that I was carrying. Yep, we can throw that onto the floor. Carry around the Vorpal Spear. Still looking for something along the lines of a trident. That would be a much better thing for me to find. Ossuary, that's a pretty good thing to see as well. Okay, I'm just gonna get the Salt Clock. Amnesia. Immolation. Chant Weapon. We are gonna put it on the War Axe, I guess. And Identify. Holy Worth. There's a Nogger there. With 70 HP, I should be able to beat it. And yeah, we were able to beat it. And that's the Ossuary right there. Okay, I guess I have to go around. Oh, no, I have to go here to get to the Ossuary. Okay. I only have 600 turns to complete this and get out. If it takes me more than that, we would be in serious trouble. We would literally die, pretty much. So what do you say? Should I put all of these attempts at Mayflytaur on YouTube? Dude, that message is so ominous. Okay. The Salt Clock only is counted per branch. So, like, for the Ossuary, I have 600 turns of Salt Clock, and for the dungeon, I have my 600 per floor. So I'm not too afraid of it going super low here. Yeah, we already got everything. Let's just get out. And let's go to the next level now that we have already done the ossuary. Trident, probably better than the spear. I'm gonna read this. It was noise, blinking. Still haven't found the downstairs. Looking forward to finding them, of course. Barflail could be a very nice thing to have. Probably better than the Trident. Yeah, deals much more damage than the Trident, but the Trident, of course, has the advantage of being ranged. So there's that. I am carrying a secondary weapon only for Hydras, exclusively for Hydras. That looks like it could be the entrance to Lure. If it's the entrance to Lure, it's a pretty awful entrance to Lure to get on this character. Okay. Yeah, it's probably the entrance to Lure. Have I considered just posting my most successful Mayflytaur run? You haven't seen them, so you're not sure? Yeah, I was thinking about posting all of that, like all of them at the same time, in like one long video. But I guess I could put just the best one. Troll leather armor, better put that on. Goodbye, animal skin and scale mail. I'm pretty sure the entrance to Lair is right there. Pretty sure. With the wolves and the electric eels, I'm pretty sure. Which is an absolute tragedy because I don't have any way to deal with the eels. Don't have one to flame yet. Normally it is not an issue, but it certainly is an issue for Mayflytaurs. Each run is pretty short. They're Mayflies after all. Yeah, that is correct. D9 Troll. Gonna have Berserkit. We get Troll Leather Armor again. Troll Leather Armor is a pretty nice thing to have. Any sources of regen, apart from my natural regen, is of course fantastic as a Mayflytaur. Okay, what did you guys have? Nothing that I cared about. Alright. The one with the plutonium sword was going so well, and then I went downstairs into Agnes and Snake Band, and I just died, like because I had no teleport. That was very sad because I feel like that one could have won, but I just got really unlucky going downstairs into that specifically with no way to survive it. I struggled so much. I tried my best to survive that one, but it was not possible, unfortunately. Have I found the downstairs? No, no downstairs. Okay. Vorpal hunting slink. I don't think I care. I don't think I care. Boomerang. Boomerangs. I could try those. So I guess I'm gonna go to like D11 and then I'm gonna go back to that D8. Hopefully by the time I get to the D11 I will actually be able to be able to survive the eels Getting to them is not that difficult because these guys permanently fly, but it is complicated to reach them at a healthy amount of HP. Okay, I hope that Snork drops Enchanted Letter. It didn't happen. It's okay. I didn't kill Grom. I feel like with this species specifically, the salt clock should always be displayed, regardless of your settings. Because like normally I don't want that to be displayed because it doesn't really do anything, but I want it to be displayed for these because for these ones it actually does matter. 3,200 turns I still have, pretty good. Psych. Paralysis? No, it doesn't work. Curare? It worked, but Psych proceeded to immediately go invisible. Still was able to kill her. Oh, Berserk and Null should be able to deal with it. It was carrying a spear. Not very good. Gonna circ these guys. Yep, too many monsters at the same time. I'm gonna pick up my Kurare. Two-head ogre. I can kill it. My regen has been saving me quite a lot here. Gonna throw a net as well. I'm just gonna hit it. Did I lose the net? I did not. Incredible. Didn't lose anything. Got very lucky there. There's RC5 then condition for where you're playing a certain species, but you're probably right. Yeah. Oh, I should drop those. Hold on. Did I just drop haste? Oh no, I dropped flight and noise. Those ones definitely should be dropped. Okay, the 11. I already found the downstairs on this D11. Boulder Beetle got hit for 32. Please do not kill me, Mr. Boulder Beetle. Jumped away. Yeah, that's very bad. I wonder if I have enough time to read or to survive teleporting. If it rolls at me, I'm done. Oh, I didn't. Might have to berserk this wraith. I'm gonna kite it around a bit to regen, like you know, pillar dancing, good old pillar dancing. Even with a very limited lifetime, pillar dancing is still worth it. And yeah, like I thought that I was gonna have to berserk it, but it seemed to not be a necessity because Throck's Hand plus Troll Letter just regens me all that that I needed to be regent in order to be able to deal with that guy. So I dropped my Curare Dart, Curare, however it's supposed to be pronounced. I would like to go back and pick it up, definitely. Found potions of 3. Those are probably gonna be nice considering my current armor class. Found a cloak, also nice. I should probably start going up so I can get to Lair. Okay, these guys don't pose a threat anymore. Speed of freezing is probably... It might be better than the Darflail because it slows the Hydra. It might be better than the Darflail just because of that. One of Poly shall be left on the floor. Do I have Wand of Flame now? I have Paralysis. It's gonna be a bit expensive, but I might have to do it. There's 3 of them. Dude, I hate this entrance to the lair. 3 eels. I have boomerangs. I should probably use boomerangs. Dude, a single heal left me at 50% HP pretty much. It's not even multi-sapping me with electric heal bolt. These guys make me so mad, or so sad is probably the better way to put it. It is, in my opinion, a bit sad that these guys still exist in the game. But what do I know? Okay. Fortunately, I was able to kill all of them, and now I can proceed. There's some consumables that I just found, so sure. Immediately upon entering Lair, we find a four-headed Hydra that we might be able to deal with this spear. It might not go so well, but it is slow, as I mentioned. The freezing brands slow Hydras. It is really good at that. We found a Ring of Slaying, which is a very good thing for this character. Oh wow, Akrasiak with its usual lag. It is being extremely laggy. That's just how it is sometimes. That's the reason why I don't play in Akrasiak. I feel like sometimes there's just these random huge spikes of lag whenever I play in this specific server. But Kelby already lost the Mayflytaurs, so not much to do about them. I really thought that they were gonna be staying over the weekend, but it wasn't the case. We found Guardian Spirit. That's okay. It's like 12 extra HP. Not a game-changing amulet, but definitely better than not winning anything. What is that, by the way? Only a spear. Okay, I don't care about that then. Phantom Mirror, I want that. Okay, I should go down. The thing is that I still haven't found the downstairs game, so I'm gonna ask you to be a bit patient while I find the downstairs. You can rest assured that when I do, I will go down. Vorpal Trident. It certainly outdamages the Spear Freezing, but it doesn't slow the Hydras. And I like the slow. Oh, I found two downstairs. Nice. Gonna kill these jacks and then go downstairs. Fortunately, I am able to kill them with not a lot of complications. We just found a battle axe. Gonna be wielding that. Might be better than my war axe, despite the fact that the war axe has a brand. Who knows? I'm gonna give it a try and see how that feels. The Hydra with the Komodo Dragon as support is pretty bad. I'm gonna exclude it. If you were someone before asked how you exclude things, you hover over the tile that you want to exclude and you press what key is it? Is it what is it? Is it E? Yes, it's E for exclude. So what that does is that it just your auto travel won't take you close to those tiles, and whenever you manually explode into one of those tiles, the game will warn you, hey, are you sure you want to do that? Because that's like you said earlier that was a really bad idea. So it's a pretty good feature for keeping you alive. I like it quite a bit. Gauntlet. I should be able to deal with Minotaur. Got hurt quite a bit by that Cane Toad, unfortunately. I wish I had Magic Mapping. Magic Mapping would be pretty good here. Brand Weapon, gonna put that on the Battle Axe. It is a Vorpal Battle Axe, pretty good. Gonna be dropping the War Axe. Yeah, no problem. You can just ask anytime. Even if I forget, you can ask again. Because I read your message, but I kind of forgot until I just did it. Well, I found a lure branch. I don't know which one it is. Snake. Okay. Snake on a melee character is bad, but I guess there's not much else that I would have rather gotten. Gonna do the entire, well, not do the entirety of the lure. I'm just gonna dive past the entirety of the lure and reap experience and hopefully get some useful items along the way. And 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 then come back and do the lure branch. Hopefully not die to it this time. I would like to find the gauntlet because the gauntlet might also be a good source of items nearby. Okay, I feel like I'm very close to the gauntlet. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Sure. Oh, don't auto-explore here. Auto-exploring here is very bad. Um, Immediately, like the first thing I see is some bees. We should be okay. Another lag spike from Akrasiak, but this one was milder. We heal the bees without a lot of complications. Potion of mutation. I wish I was not going so blindly into this. Ooh, we are getting that. We are getting that. Yeah, you don't say no to. Oh, come on. That's a 1 in 200 chance. I assume that I don't have. Yeah, you have unlimited time to explore this branch. Dude, that was so unfortunate. It's like a 1 in 200 chance for that to happen. Getting banished by Chaos Melee. It's super unlikely. It almost never happens. But it just happened. Yeah, it's not even the first time that it's happened to me on stream. That's why you have to be somewhat wary of monsters that can hit you with Chaos Melee because they can do that kind of thing. Yeah, very unlucky. Hopefully I will be able to survive this. Find the exit. Dude, I have 6 armor class. That's all I have to say. I have 6 armor class. Oh, wow. Dude, no, that's not cool. This is not even an exit. Why is there a high-level Draconian here? Wow, am I dead? I might be dead. Do I have Bull? I don't have Bull. I might be dead. Dude, this is so messed up. Uh, I think I can summon a bro, but like, what is a Berserk Ogre gonna do against this guy? I'm gonna Berserk. Okay, we killed the guy. Dude, imagine if I could gain experience in the Abyss. Imagine how much experience that guy would have been worth. In fact, I am gonna search it in the Learn database because I wanna see how much experience that guy would have been worth. Draconian Storm Color. It was worth 1145 experience. So not as much as I thought it was gonna be worth, but still quite a bit. 1145. Would have been like 7 levels? Nah. At experience level 12? Nah, it wouldn't have been. But yes, definitely I would have taken those points of experience. Yeah. Just for comparison, let's see what an Hydra gives. An Hydra would give me 863 experience. So it gives more experience than an Hydra. It gives more experience than an Hydra, but yeah, that would have been a pretty good amount of experience to receive. I wouldn't have complained about that. Mention Chaos Melee. Oh yeah, I got banished by a Chaos spawn in a gauntlet. That was what banished me. Yeah, I know better than to fight Crazy Youth because of that possibility. Whenever possible, you should try to not fight Crazy Youth. Okay, what is that Apocryph gonna do to me if I'm in the Abyss? Banish me again? I guess it can theoretically do that. If you were going to get banished in the Abyss, you just get sent into a different part of the Abyss. I think it can send you further down, but I'm not sure about that one. I guess here at least I can auto-explore, but yeah, we just found Star-Cursed Vases. Dude, that's so bad. Why, dude? Why? Oh, this is so bad. There's so many of them that they can paralyze me. At least I'm not affected by sickness, so I can kind of rest to full HP, or rather, I'm regening so much. Um, yeah, I have two sources of regen, one from the troll letter and one from being a Mayflytaur, so it is okay. I can survive these. Mm. He can have crazy randards. Yeah, inside his vault, he can have like plus 12 maces and stuff. I've had that happen in the past. Ooh, hold on. You're an executioner, and I have 6 armor class. You're immediately terrifying. Maybe I should have drank a potion of 3 for dealing with that guy instead of circling. Yeah, drinking a potion of 3 was probably the better choice. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. I'm fighting something that is invisible. That hits. Oh, it's a lot reciproca. It's 100% a lot reciproca. I'm dead. Holy Word might save me. Did I kill the? I don't think I. No, I killed it. I killed it. Reactivating auto pickup. Well, that would have been some nice experience to acquire. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Gonna take that. Okay. Trox hand plus just having regen from being a Mayflytaur plus Troll Letter was able to keep me alive there. I look forward to being able to get the Amulet of Vitality. I feel like that is going to be a really good thing to have as a Mayflytaur. Yeah, just a regen being good. Okay. 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 Fortunately for me, the Chaos effects just buffed me pretty hard. Tentacle star spawn. Dude, all the experience, like, let's see. I feel like I would have already gained a level at the very least. Tentacle star spawn. It says that it gives 1500 HP. It's a lot of experience, you know? It's like almost twice the Hydras. I should be able to kill it. I'm hasted, I'm agile. If it hits me, if it drops me below like 80 HP or so, I berserk. It didn't. Okay. Still haven't been malmutated by the Necosec. I got very lucky there. Oh, sweet! I survived. I lived. I lived. Usually about 20k in experience before an outportal spawns in the abyss. Yes, of course. I mean, what else am I going to do? Stay in the in the abyss? Yeah, that's fine. Didn't know that the game warned you about. Are you sure you want to go back to that place that is getting pretty close to killing you? That's a pretty funny thing. Simulacra. That could be an issue. So how do I get to the loot here? I think I have to go through here like this, maybe? No idea. Oh, this might kill me, by the way, because I don't have cold resistance. Doing quite well against these guys, however. Oh yeah, I just one-shot them all. Okay, put that on. Sweet. Dude, I have so much HP now. This has been crazy so far. I can tell you that for sure. So it's been crazy. I would have grabbed the Amulet of Vitality over those things. Outportals are also more common deeper down, but obviously more dangerous. Yeah. The deeper that you go to, the more danger that you get in. Oh, imagine if that had killed me. Just running into this dead end. That would have been pretty funny. Definitely the gauntlet, keeping up the spirit of the what is it called? Of the labyrinth, making people starve. Okay. Shout. Throw a net. The moment that this guy steps in front of my line of sight. Come on, dude. Okay, you're not gonna step in front of my line of sight. Might as well do it myself. Oh, I just missed. It's gonna kill me. Maybe I should have 3 formed. Never mind, I beat it. Okay. No complaints about that. Give me that, give me this, give me my net, and give me Boots of Stealth, Great Mace of Protection. Nah. I forgot about this Boulder Beetle. 100% forgot about that Boulder Beetle. But I have so much regen that we should be okay. We should be okay despite the Boulder Beetle. Normally I would teleport, but I don't think I can afford to do that. I kind of don't want to be training axes anymore. On one hand I do, because I want to get my battle axe to min delay, but on the other hand I want to train evocations. Because I have, like, for example, this one of paralysis would have been good against the Draconian, would have been good against this Boulder Beetle, but I just cannot use it yet. I can re-teleport. I can get into that. Oh no, I'm reading teleport. I was gonna get into the door, but like when it's rolling at me, I have 6 armor class. Just safer, not not taking any chances. I also wouldn't have been able to outrun it. So the Troller armor was okay for quite a while, but I feel like the correct thing to do is to just wear this plate of willpower that we just found. It is quite a good item, and it offers me with way more armor class, and it's not like I'm like losing a crazy amount of regen by doing that. Anyway, let's go down. Well, I would if I knew where the stairs were. I think I got teleported into pretty much the opposite side of where the stairs could be. Yeah, like these are upstairs. Oh, nice. I guess I'm gonna circ these guys, just to play it safe. Getting a Bamp axe would be a fantastic thing for this character. Okay. The Hydra is definitely gonna be an annoyance. I could Phantom Mirror the Hydra. Yeah, the issue with the Hydra is that I cannot melee it. The fact that it spawns supporting these Death Yaks is a big issue. Yeah, that's nightmarish. I could re-teleport again because I cannot run away. If I want to run away, I need to use haste. I think it's just safer for me to do so, right? Yeah, fortunately it was changed. Like now monsters that are slower than you cannot get attacks of opportunity on you. It is a huge change. Very very good change for, you know, surviving situations like that one. Gonna set an exclusion there because we don't want to go back into that. I could kill all of those things, but the thing is that I just can't do it when they are all bunched up. I can kill them 1 versus 1. It wouldn't even be that difficult. It's just that when they are all together, I stand no chance. Oh no, the cats are going at it again. Can you hear the cats just like out of sheer curiosity? Because sometimes they start doing that at like 4 a.m. and it is miserable. At least right now it's only 11 p.m. for me and it is okay, especially going into a weekend. But I feel like it's quite annoying regardless. Cats and a dog. Yeah, it is like that sometimes. Gonna get this corridor, switch to my spear, poke the Hydra. Oh no, I walked away from my corridor. Poke the Hydra. Poke the Hydra. What a thrill. Okay. Switch to my battle axe and actually kill these guys now. Getting some pretty good experience out of them. What is that? A cloak. Alright, it shall remain right there in the floor. I don't even remember how the character that was wearing Scarf of Harm did, because I had a Mayflytaur that was wearing a Scarf of Harm. I don't remember how that went. Slime. Okay, we found slime. I would like to find the bolts here, like the bolt, to get some loot. Let's see what we end up getting. Okay, poke the Hydra, poke the Hydra, poke the Hydra, poke the Hydra. All right. Maybe it's time to turn off evocations and to turn on armor, because after all, I'm wearing plate. Some upstairs. That's pretty nice considering that the upstairs, like I excluded some upstairs. Oh no, never mind. No, the upstairs that I excluded, I still need to go through them or find another set of upstairs. That's gonna be something to think about in the future. This looks like the bolt, so let's just go in. These Mayflytaur things are very exciting. They should really become a core part of the game. They seem very good. Definitely not something that I would like if, like, let's say, if every character was like a Mayflytaur, I don't think I would like Crawl. But having Mayflytaur mode be a thing every now and then, that I would be okay with. It is certainly like a different experience compared to normal Crawl. Okay, how much time do I have left? 2,472. I still need to keep in mind that that's it. There's no more time. And not only that, but I also have to use that time to get to at least one room branch. Ugly things. I also got sicked by sickened, I guess, by an ancient Zyme. That could be an issue. You almost ran out of time in Lair. It was scary but exciting. How much time did you have left in Lair? Just like out of curiosity. Oh, that scroll might be acquirement. I'm gonna read it. It was magic mapping. It's almost as good as acquirement. Ice Blast. Some money. Alright, fair enough. Since we already read magic mapping, I guess I get to see the rest of the level. There might be something over there, but there seems to be only this. I think it's time for me to get out. Okay, I hope that I find some upstairs here, because the upstairs that I excluded, I cannot go for. There's an Hydra supporting a Dead Yak band, and yeah, I need to use a spear for the Hydra, but I cannot use a spear for the Death Yaks. She has a halberd. Wow, it's +0 halberd. She can sometimes have some incredible items, and she has a +0 halberd this time. Regardless, I kill Uruk very easily. Always show Sot through. Yeah, I was just talking about that earlier. How regardless of your settings in your RC file, this species should always show you Sot clock. It's not a setting that I would like to have for all my characters, because the Salt Clock is not an issue for the vast majority of characters, but for this one it most certainly is an issue, and I like that. Quite a bit. It's very exciting indeed, as you mentioned. How much time do I have left? 2100. Having so much regen is probably being extremely helpful at keeping me alive. Okay. There's the Death Yaks and the Hydra. That could be acquirement. Do I want to go check that out? The wise thing to do is to not do that. But it's only one Death Yak and the Hydra. I should be able to do it. Yeah. That's looking pretty good. Okay, let's see what this is. It was a smoke, fogu. Okay, let's get out of here. We found the snake. I'm gonna go into snake. All right. Is there anything else that I want to pick up here? What is this? Identify. Do I care? I don't, because I have one identify and one unidentified item. Right. We found potions of might. Not that it matters too much being a berserker, of course. Because berserk is might plus haste plus 50% HP, with, you know, all the downsides that come bundled with berserk. 8 potions of 3 preventing mutations with yellow contamination. Maybe it is actually the case that trees cannot mutate. I think the safest way to check for that is to sit in front of like a Necosec or something, being a tree. I don't like this. This looks very bad. I don't have digging. I should read teleport. This thing specifically is what's making me absolutely terrified. Dude, there's 2 of them? That's pretty crazy. Please get paralyzed again. Please get paralyzed. Come on. I'm asking nicely. Dude, please get paralyzed. Okay. I don't like shock serpents. Even if you have the ability to paralyze them, I feel like they can still kill you. Just because you fail to paralyze them a bit too many times in a row. I might want to circ this thing. If I drop below 60, I circ. Fortunately, it wasn't the case. I don't like that guy. That Naga warrior with the kite shield of protection is a serious issue. It also comes alongside a 3rd shock serpent. So my entrance to Snake had 3 shock serpents. Delightful. I don't like this. It's looking very bad. Okay, this guy having a shield is the worst. Monsters with shields are ridiculous. Oh no. I am losing this. Monster great versus shock serpents if you aren't also fighting that other stuff. Yeah, like I tried hexing a shock serpent in a 1 versus 1 fight, but I took me like 4 attempts. And so I lost like half my HP. It was pretty bad. I kind of want to circ, but I feel like even if I circ, I'm not gonna kill this thing because monsters with shields are just incredible. Players with shields are similarly very good, but monsters with shields are incredible. I would say that a monster with a shield is much more resilient and much more dangerous than a player with a shield. Yeah, please kill that guy for me. Okay, the two-headed ogre did the job. Gonna use this guy to get me some more experience. Hopefully it will also kill the shock serpent. I'm gonna give it a little bit of help, trying to paralyze the shock serpent. Oh, we get it. The two-headed ogre still dies. Yeah. Violent. The shock serpent's electric aura discharges violently, shocking your two-headed ogre. Damn. Dude, there's too many guys in this entrance. Way too many guys. Do you have a shield? At least you don't have a shield. Okay, some pretty good damage there. I'm gonna do it again. Get rid of the mage. The warrior should not be that difficult, despite the fact that I am slow. I feel like if I drop below 70, I circ. Alright, that went well. Mm. The Ring of Mana was so interesting when I was using Guardian Spirit, but now I have an Amulet of Regen that just does that. That whole Guardian Spirit plus Ring of Mana a bit better because it also gives me regen, you know? It also gives me more HP, like effective HP, than the combination of a Ring of Mana and an Amulet of Guardian Spirit would. Running out of time. Magic mapping is a very precious resource, and I should treat it as such. I'd like to get out if possible, please. Another one of Poly. Okay. I kind of want to circ this, but I feel like it might be a terrible mistake. On the other hand, I'm also constricted. I am gonna circ this. Maybe 3-form circ. Do I have attraction? I don't have attraction. At least not that I know of. I'm just gonna circ this, try to kill the anaconda, and then go upstairs. I shouldn't play it risky. Yeah, I should just retreat now that I can and try to look for different downstairs. All of these fights look so scary to this character, by the way. I cannot wait until I start seeing Nagarajas. Are you just irradiating like a madman? What am I? Oh, it's not contamination, it's constriction. That's what that says, constriction, not contamination. Yeah, this character is a berserker. Oh, 10 potions of 3 preventing contamination mutations, in case you're wondering. You are in SOT. Irradiate. Okay, well, so far it seems very consistent. For science, before you get out, you should try to get like red contamination. Because yellow contamination is just like the tip of the iceberg of how contaminated you can really get. You can get red and like I think purple or deep red contamination, and then I think I got a character with deep red contamination once, and I barely lived through that. You have ignition and fridge, but irradiatis is still your best damage at close range. Yeah, I insist that just for science, once you get to the exit and you're about to win the game, you should drink a potion of 3 and get like red contamination, or maybe do it the other way around. Okay, gonna file a floods to Nagaraja. That got the kill very conveniently. Okay, I think I already found the downstairs. I should definitely go for that. Fear. Silence. Let's go downstairs. Where's the downstairs? Oh, it's right there. Okay. They say there was a time when high enough contaminations make you actually explode. It still does that. It's like irradiate. In fact, that effect was the inspiration for irradiate because what the effect does, if you get too contaminated, is that it kind of forces you to irradiate, but it also hurts you. It is a very bad thing to be in the receiving end of. That actually hurts a lot. I hope that I don't die to this guy. I'm gonna circ. Dude, I'm getting killed by the Shock Serpent. 1 versus 1 against a Shock Serpent at full HP, and I just almost died. I was at full HP. I was legit at full HP. And that single Shock Serpent almost killed me. Those guys are insane. Could you believe that I was thrown against 3 of them in the entrance to this place? I don't like that monster. It's so bad when you have no resistance. Okay, cannot get to there. Gonna have to go here. Yeah, if you accumulate enough contamination, it can still cause glow explosions. I remember that. There was a theory of being able to clear cigarettes with the glow explosions because, like, if you accumulated enough contamination, it could legit hit the entirety of the screen. I remember doing that on Wiz mode once, just giving myself all the contamination. I don't think it's capped, so you can definitely get enough contamination to hit the entirety of the screen with glow explosions, and yeah, mm, it can still happen. I'm pretty sure. Um, Ideally, you would prevent it from happening because it's a pretty bad thing for your character. You're gonna end up horribly malmutated if you let that kind of thing happen to you. Um, okay, Snake 4. I have 2 magic mapping. I could use 1, but the thing is that I don't feel pressure to use 1 because I have 1600 turns. And after I get out of here, I am done with this branch. Never to come back. Ooh, potions of haste. Give me those. Yeah, I want those. Immolation. Pretty nice. It will be nicer when I actually have the resistance. Oh, the resistance. Huh. Ask and ye shall be given. It is like that sometimes. Not afraid of the normal Naga. I would be more afraid of whatever is supporting the normal Naga, so I'm just better off walking away from it and then tabbing it when it reaches me. I'm gonna put on the Ring of Fire Resistance. It's much better than the Ring of Resist Corrosion for this place. And of course I'm still using Slaying, because Slaying is incredible. Tropa is trash. This smells like it's the Rune Bolt. Let's see what we got here. Scroll of Fear. Hopefully it won't be like a super long bolt. Those ones are very painful to deal with. Please don't surround me with dudes. Please don't surround me with dudes. I'm gonna circ. Okay. Alright, I think I know which one this is. I think it's the one with 2 spirals where there's like a 50% chance of hitting the rune. Yeah. I think it has two bolts, and in one of those 2 bolts there's the rune. I think it's that one. Okay. I have no poison resistance. I'm just gonna file a flood you because you're kind of scary when you're hasted. There's more of them, however. It's not very good. I have identified. This might be good. Invisibility. I think Nagas see invisible, so clearly not the greatest thing. I don't think I found. Oh no, I have gotten 2 gifts from Okawaru. These Ballax. Has that really been a gift of Okawaru? These Ballax? Oh yeah. Sorry, not Okawaru. I was still thinking about Okawaru because my first couple of attempts at Mayflytaur were with Okawaru. This is bad. I might want to circ this. Yeah, this is not a situation that I should circ. I should actually just run for my life. Glad that I decided to Trox Hand before circing, because that made it much clearer how bad the situation was when I took 30 damage in a single turn. Back to full HP, however, so I should be able to win. This guy had a kite shield of poison resistance. That explains everything. Yeah, I felt like I was gonna be able to win that fight if I circed. I should maybe see if these stairs are safe, because for a second I almost went upstairs there. I'm glad that I didn't, however, because there was one monster ready to destroy me if I gave it the chance to do so. Come on, stop that. It feels like I probably will have to berserk the Nagaraja, because I'm not powerful enough to kill them like that normally. It should be fine. I wonder if I should be training armor instead of training fighting. Maybe I should. Maybe armor and a bit of dodging. Having only one defense out of 3 is not very good. I like my characters to have at least 2 out of 3 defenses. Generally armor and shield. But nowadays it's more likely that I'll have all 3 defenses, because getting armor to like 30 or so is actually not that crazy difficult after a certain point in the game, and getting high amounts of shield and evasion is actually not that difficult either, because you're gonna be pumping dexterity for those, and like the 2 of them scale off the same stat, so there's that. Dude, this is looking horrifying. This guy, it's been a miracle that it hasn't buffed the Nagaraja, because the moment that these become mighty, it's like I'm probably gonna die at that point. I kind of want to Circ. I'm gonna Circ for safety. This is bad. Running into a Nagaraja right after berserking to Nagaraja. Definitely not what I wanted to see. Don't have anything. Literally don't have anything other than jabs. And I guess this net. My Nagaraja is winning against its copy. Or against the original, I suppose. I lost my net, but I came out of that one with my life, and that's what counts. Okay, let's go here and hope that I get the rune, because it's not like I have that much time left. If that one doesn't have the rune, we would be in serious trouble, because it means that I have to do like the second bolt. Please have the rune. Please have the rune. Do I have Fogu? No Fogu, no Fear. 2 teleport. Yeah, that was a preemptive Trox hand, assuming that I was gonna be taking a lot of damage during that fight. I think those guys also have like teleport other, and of course getting teleported, like I don't have that much Sot Clock, so getting teleported would be a really bad thing to be in the receiving end of. I think I just have to push through. Oh, you know what would have been good, now that I think about it? Maybe Wujian would have been fantastic for Mayflytaur. When they get implemented in the game for real, I should give Wujian a try. Wow, the slow lasts forever. Slow lasted for like 80 turns. Dude, yeah, I hate this bolt. This bolt always takes me forever to do on a normal character. I might be dead here. Okay. I might be dead in more than one way. Like either my HP goes to 0 or the Salt Clock goes to 0. It's looking so scary. I haven't gotten a rune ever with Mayflytaur. It might be the first time that happens. Hopefully that will be it, and the rune will be here. It might be a game over. I needed the rune to be here. The other bolt is exactly like that. It's like a carbon copy. How have the Mayfly runs been? Not very good. I've had a couple of them get to the lure branches, but I always end up dying. And in this one has been my best. I can put it like that. This one has been my best, and I'm about to run out of salt clock. So it's not looking very good. Please do not kill me or poison me severely. Please stop, dude. Wow, that's a crazy good weapon, but can I please get a battle axe? Does that it doesn't scale, it doesn't like cross train with axes. Man, that's so sad. That could have been an axe, dude. That could have been an executioner's axe or something, and I would have been very happy. Dying to time, yeah, dying to time. Dude, look at that, 500 turns. Um, this is the worst thing ever. Hopefully, this will not have that many dudes. I know that it will have a lot of dudes, but one can hope that it doesn't have that many dudes. I'm carrying a lot of regen items, but I still have had to rest quite a bit here. Trogving hanging out with some. Yeah, the Laja tank is okay. Sod draws nearer. Dive deeper, flee this branch before you perish. You don't have to say that again. I still need to get time to escape before I pick up or after I pick up my rune. Please don't let their dude. No, that's exactly the opposite of what I wanted to see. I wish I had anything. Wish I had file of lots or I have jabs. I don't have them trained, but the jabs might cause some explosions here. The explosions shouldn't kill me because I have the resistance. They do hurt quite a bit. Oh, these guys are immune. I might be dead. Yeah, I might be super dead here. Do I have blinking? I don't. But like, I was thinking of running past these guys with blinking and then just picking up the rune and reading a teleport. Because I don't think I'm beating these guys. Straight up don't think that I'm winning a fight against these guys. At least they don't see invisible. I guess I could drink invisibility. I died. Okay, yeah. I think that character was doomed. I don't think I would have been able to survive that. These guys are so difficult. But maybe I just got unlucky with my loot or something. No idea. I don't know. What I can tell you is that I wouldn't recommend these guys for streaking or anything like that. They are difficult. Interesting, but very difficult. And yeah. Maybe a bit RNG reliant on like actually finding enough consumables and good loot, good gear. But I'm pretty sure a skilled player might be able to overcome those things. Yeah. Sometimes it is like that. Very bad, very bad. That character didn't have gloves or boots, I think. It only had body armor and a hat. So yeah, not much to do about it. I assume that they're gone now from this server. Oh, they're still here. Should I go for another try? Okay, I guess I can go for another try. I did say that I wanted Wujian. Okay. And I say Wujian because I've had, like, my Vinestalker of Wujian was able to just bypass Sod pretty much. Like, with Heavenly Storm, I literally just walked to the Orb and picked it up, killing everything in the process, because Heavenly Storm is that powerful. And I want to see if that kind of thing is possible with a Mayflytaur. So... Access went well, but I think I'm gonna go for a mace. Let me refresh this, of course. Aha. The Akrasiak always loads in the first attempt. I don't know why that is, and why the other server doesn't load in my first attempt. I haven't won a Mayflytaur yet. It's been definitely very difficult. Yeah, I haven't even gotten a rune with my Mayflytaurs. Am I going to get killed by Jessica? Okay, apparently not. Why not take Conjurations and worship Behemoth? That too could be an option. I haven't explored that. Terrence. Okay. Mystic Blast and running headfirst into things almost work for you. Might be worth considering. I'll give it a try if this one doesn't go well. Hopefully it will go well, however. Yeah, the core stuff deals more damage, swings faster, and also gets cross-trained from Mesos. So I feel like it's almost always the correct thing to do to wield a core staff if you're a Mesos character that finds one early in the game. Still haven't found the downstairs. A War Axe. Give me something to draw. Why don't you draw a Mayflytaur? Yeah, that might be... It's topical. Okay, found two downstairs, pretty good. Ideally, we would find the temple soon now. Mm. 12 times in 535 games have been won with... Or 12 Mayflytaurs have been won in 535 games. 2.24% win rate. Probably quite a good win rate. I wonder how many of those wins were by people who have experience with turn count speedrunning. Faith? I think I can put on Faith. It does, like, the more I think of it, the more reasonable it sounds for my plans of going Wujian. I could Serpent Slash a lot more, and I could also Heavenly Storm a lot more. Another Quarterstaff? Okay. Scroll of Torment. Magic Mapping. Identify. That could be Wujian or Okawaru or something. So I think I'm gonna pass because it's probably a Fated Altar. You have never turn counted, but this was really fun. Yeah, this has been an experience. For sure it has been an experience. I insist that it is an experience that's very unlike playing Crawl normally. Beginning by the fact that it just prevents you from pressing Auto Explore. I don't like that personally. I wish I could Auto Explore here. Wow, can I please... Okay, I guess I can't. I want to kill this thing. I've been meleeing this thing so much. Look at this. Look at that. That's just disgusting. Between misses and hitting but dealing no damage, this Necrofish has been the tankiest thing ever. Somehow. Okay. Alright. I found some upstairs. Might want to check them out. I wonder if the temple is gonna be on D4. They're gone from Kelby. They're gone from Kelby, yeah. That was the server that lost them first. I had my first attempts on Kelby and they were removed like 2 hours after I started the stream, so I switched to Akrasiak. Which branches are the most likely to have potions of mutation? I don't think there's a branch that is more likely to have those. You might find luck going into the branches that can have Horror messed you up. I might die to this ice beast. What is going on? Is it? It's not because I'm training, because I'm not training the staff. It's not because of that, I'm pretty sure. It's probably just bad luck. Okay. If you're already that late into the game, the best choice that you have is probably to just win the game. I guess you can check the places you haven't checked yet, like Crypt or if you haven't gone into Elf, Elf could have a Wizlav. The Wizlav could be Sigotubi's Wizlav, and Sigotubi's Wizlav places like 10 plus potions of mutation. There's also a Ghost Ball that places a couple of potions of mutation. You might have to, or you might want to check those if you need to remove your mutations. More often than not, you should just try to win the game. Also, the cigarettes could be a good source of those. Good catch. It's gonna kill me. Oh, I didn't. I didn't kill me. I lived. Row of resistance is gonna be something that I'll carry. Teleport. Swamp Splat had ignition by Orc and also castable Fridge. Good evening, Shaper. I have not won yet. I've the farthest that I have gotten with my Mayflytaurs has been almost getting a rune. In fact, it just happened. I was in Snake, and I unfortunately ran into the vault that has like 2 like spirals, where one of the spirals may have the rune. And I did the first one, and it didn't have the rune, and I pretty much ran out of time. Well, I didn't have enough time to rest to full HP, clear everything that was in the other spiral, and get the rune. So I just took a fight at not full HP and died. It was pretty bad. But I think it was at full HP, but the fight that I took was too many monsters that I wasn't able to beat with my full resources. Like I just needed to split the monsters, and I didn't have enough time to do so. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Slower, stronger weapons really helped your win. I was using Ballax. I was using Ballax in that most successful attempt. I don't think the temple is here. Okay, let's go down. Hopefully the temple will be in this level. I feel like this is very interesting. If it wasn't stable, like, or rather, like if it replaced Deep Dwarfs, it would be much more fun to play than Deep Dwarf for sure. I see myself playing a fair amount of these. I wouldn't like Crawl if it was only this, but since it's not only this, I can go for a Mayflytaur every now and then. But yeah. Okay, please teleport. You have stones. I don't have a way to heal, other than Ambrosia. Dude, being a monk on D6 without a god is the saddest thing. Dagger was a bad idea. I assume so. Since every time you take an action, you use like 1 Sot Clock. Isn't it like that? Or rather, you have to take more actions, more Sot Clock time with the dagger compared to other highly damaging weapons. Well, I don't really see myself surviving this one. I'm gonna read my last teleports. Found the upstairs. Still haven't found the downstairs. This is a pretty rough ball to get. on a Mayflytaur. It has some pretty good loot. I think it guarantees the Scrolls of Acquirement. But yeah, like these nulls are too much to deal with. I wish I had like a good mace. Yeah, I don't have anything. No Dart Flails. The moment that I find a Dart Flail is the moment I throw this quarterstaff into the trash. I hope that I can kill this ogre. It was a really good brain teaser. Yeah, it really forces you to think about the game in like a completely different way. It's very unlike your usual crawl experience. Dude, resting to full HP is so painful as a Mayflytaur. I wonder how much time I need for the orb run. Probably like 1,000 turns. 9-7 or 6-12. I think I'm gonna stick with 9-7. Vorpal War Axe. I guess that cross trains, but no. Clock shuts off when you grab the orb. Oh, that's something that I was not really keeping in mind because, like the sub clock is really not an issue. But yeah, it does make sense. We found the temple. By a sheer stroke of luck, we found the temple. So it's time to go Wujian. Yeah, sure. Oh, why is my temple so gargantuan? Oh, jeez, it's so big that I almost died to auto-exploring. Do I see Wujian here? I see... there's Wujian. Okay. I'm gonna give that a try. And if you're wondering why Fade with Wujian, it's because I pretty much want to Serpent Slash every fight and Heavenly Storm quite a lot. Okay. Oh, I still don't have Serpent Slash. It's only 3 until 3 pips of piety. Oh, am I going to die to this guy? Because that is gonna be quite sad. Please don't kill me. I'm probably gonna die to that centaur. You die. Alright. Maybe Monk is not the right way to go. Okay, Spellcaster, Conjurer. I did say that I was gonna try Spellcaster if my current run didn't work, and it didn't work. I'll train for that later. Monk is never the right way to go. You're right. Monk is so bad. I wish Monk was better. But the fact that they start with nothing is pretty rough. They are theoretically supposed to hit the power spike whenever they get a god, but it sometimes is like that. Only sometimes. That's a tower shield, right? Yeah. If it's a tower shield, I couldn't care any less about it. Tower shields are very bad. Another. Okay, fortunately I was able to kill it. Let's see what we got here. Enchant weapon. Sure. Identify. Haste. Pretty good as well. Cenoracolite is thematic. Short-lived god for short-lived species. It certainly is like that. I don't know how well that would go, however. I feel like they're already pretty decent at getting out of the early game. And like they need the most help getting their first rune. I feel like that's the point at which they need the most help. they're kind of like trolls in that regard. Maybe something like Nemelex could be okay. Because they're powerful enough to get out of the early game on their own with their incredible aptitudes and the damage shaving and the massive HP and all those things. But for lure branches, yeah, lure branches are something else. Especially when you're forced to go into them at like experience level 13 or 14 because you don't get the luxury of just going and doing Orc and then doing D15 and then like backtracking and just walking all over the dungeon and acquiring as much experience as you can. As you would on a normal species. I should probably learn Searing Ray. Sure. Let's go down. There's a sewer here. I guess I didn't learn the Searing Ray spell. I'm gonna have to rest to full HP here. Orb of Mayhem. That gives things a 50% chance to circ, right? Might be interesting on my current character. I hope that it doesn't kill me. I'm gonna put it on. Nothing there looks like the temple, but it's also not like I have a lot of mapping with my passive, with my mutation. Oh, I did it to the orc. Yeah, maybe like it's probably good, but I should take it off and put it on later. The rain is nearby. I'm gonna try to go into the portal branch. I've gone into gauntlets and it's been rather favorable to go into gauntlets. Oh, it's right here. Pretty sure it's right here. No, this is not it. This is Fedas. Where's the drain then? Huh. That's so strange. Oh, it's probably here. Okay. Staff of Poison. Okay, yeah. That's the drain for sure. Let's see what we get here. This is, I think, one of the hardest drains because it's just open. But at least I get to fly over the deep water, so it shouldn't be so terrible. I should learn Mystic Blast, but I shouldn't do it in here because it takes a while to do so. Mayflytaur done. Yeah, I saw that you posted it in the Roguelikes Discord. Pretty cool. Mayflytaur. Huh. I like it. It's pretty cute. Good stuff. That should be a splash art, I think. The Mayflytaur. So I think everything here swims. The endoplasm can't. The rat can't. No, the rat can swim. Okay. This would be much better if I actually had the ability to cast Mystic Blast. Maybe for like April 1st exclusively. Yeah, Jesters could also be in the game as a splash arts for April 1st. Kill wounds. Nice. So now that I have mana regen, like the passive mana regen, we should be okay. Mesa protection, I guess it's better than a falchion. Both of them are at 0 skill. Mesa protection at least will give me a ton of armor class. It also deals slightly more damage, if I remember correctly. Or it may deal the same. But yeah, the brand does the trick here. Running low on time, I might have to turn around. We did get a bunch of pretty good loot from doing this, so I wouldn't regret this if I was to be able to live alive, of course. If I die, then of course it was an issue. Oh, we might be done. We might be done, yeah. Just as I was thinking that it might be a good idea to turn around, we're done. Alright, alright, alright. Got some pretty good stuff. Would definitely love to find the temple. I feel like finding the temple is one of the most difficult things with these guys. Because you're so incentivized to dive. If you don't dive, you're spending so much time in like 4 levels where it could potentially be. Yeah, I don't know what's the right way to go with these guys. Maybe the best way to go is to start to say a lot. So, if anyone here actually won Mayflytaur, what were your winning combinations? What was your background? Just like out of curiosity. I've tried Berserker. I think I've tried Fighter, but I'm not sure. I've tried Berserker, Monk, Delver barely counts as an attempt because it was disastrous. Yeah, I tried Okawaru a lot, but getting to Okawaru is complicated. Oka seems best since you can get gifts for your weapons and armor. Wanderer. You got a lucky altar early, it was Maclef. Sounds like a pretty good altar indeed. Mystic Blast is on 9%, so I guess let's do the Star Polemic strategy of just running at things and Mystic Blasting them. Lesser Beckoning might be interesting. And also I am already training Translocation, so sure. Gonna need like 8 of these. I already found the downstairs. Probably should go downstairs. Oh, but the thing is that I still don't have a god. The temple might not be here. The temple might be in one of these levels, and this is what I was talking about. Having to backtrack and try to find the temple like that is quite painful experience. Ooh, you have a pretty sick weapon. Can I kill you? I probably can't. Probably can't. But I want your weapon. What if I just step next to you, hit you with my Mace of Protection, and then cast Mystic Blast? It didn't work out, and now I think I die. I can drink my Potion of Mana and try to go for like Seeing Ray instead of Mystic Blast. I thought that Mystic Blast maybe would be able to deal enough damage, but it certainly wasn't the case. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I don't think I can kill Joseph. Dude, please die. Please die, you're almost dead. Come on. Oh, it dealt no damage, delightful. You don't have enough magic to cast this spell. Can I continue it? Aha! Nice. So I was at least able to continue it, and now I get my Quarterstaff of Speed as a reward. Probably better than the Mace and the Falchion, because it's a speed branded. That was a very close call. In a normal game, I wouldn't have fought that. Like, not in 100 years. Wouldn't have been remotely close to that. because of what you saw. It didn't go well, but I was able to win out of sheer luck, I have to say. I would like to find the temple. The temple would be nice. Would be quite pleasant to see the temple. I guess I should read these. Maybe they are magic mapping. That's the temple. Okay, that's the temple. I barely missed it, dude. That's crazy. Dude, I explored these. If I had explored one more tile, I would have found the temple. That's the saddest thing ever. I wonder how much salt clock that cost me. Probably like 1,000 turns. That hurts. Plus 4 trident. I'm actually gonna be training spellcasting to 12 because of all the mana. Okay. Ooh, the pain. But now I should be able to get Behumet. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me get a couple of consumables. And I think we can just get out. Okay, now that I know of the temple and I have already gotten my god, I can just dive past everything and get to Lure, theoretically, if I understand how this works, which I probably don't. I wish I could, like, the thing that hurts me the most is that out exploring is really like suboptimal, legit suboptimal. That's the crazy part. That out exploring is not the way to go. Gold. I shall pick that up. This is an unseen horror. I have Mystic Blast, however. Yep. All right. Unseen horrors are not so scary when you have Mystic Blast. The damage reduction was also probably quite helpful there. Still haven't found the downstairs. Unfortunate. Connecting to chat. Did my stream go down because I lost Discord? And I lost my chat. Your stream quality is good, so you're dropped frames. It's midnight. Interesting. Worrisome. Shouldn't have cast Mystic Blaster. The correct thing to do was to cast Seeing Ray. I might be death. I might be really, really death. Do you have acid skills? No. Steam skills? Alright. I'm gonna go for Ice Blast for the finishing blow against Maggie. Really good. Gonna get some intelligence. You got Berserk, you think an early regen amulet? Want it though? Oh yeah. Oh, stream is fine. I'm so good at mages. You think this was a natural way for me to try to win? Yeah, like mages are just more powerful than melee characters. It's just how it is. And I feel like I'm pretty okay at taking advantage of that strength. So yeah, maybe it was the way to go for a mage. Stream is fine. Okay. I just started wondering because my chat died and Discord died at the same time. But it seems to be okay. Something funny is that I didn't lose connection to the server. So like I just continued playing. But I lost the chat and I lost the Discord. It's all back now, so we should be fine. D8 Lure. Should I go into Lure right now? I probably should. I could also farm a bit more experience from the dungeon. I wonder how much of a bad idea is that. Okay, Death Yak. Oh, the Death Yak is gonna kill me. Please get pushed away. Oh, yeah, it killed me. Alright. These guys are so difficult. These guys are so hard. Okay, one more. Let's see if it's still here. It's still here. And I think we're gonna go Conqueror. Okay. So from the very beginning, I already see the downstairs. I'm just gonna go there. Safer to go down real stairs than going down a hatch. No Isolamentalist? It could be Isolamentalist. Is it gone? No, it's not gone. I just wanted Conqueror because of Mystic Blast. No. No. Oh, okay, it's fine. Wow, look at all these cool things that I could buy if it was a normal character. That's something that I don't like about Mayflytaur. You don't get to take advantage of all the resources that the game throws at you. Okay, those guys die very quickly to a fortune of draining, of course. Nice game of Genshin here. Yeah, it's not Genshin, it is Mayflytaur Impact, I guess. Where my Mayflytaurs, unfortunately, get impacted a lot by enemy weapons or spells and end up dying horribly. We just found a pretty sick war axe. I might want to use that. Still gonna be going for intelligence. I think I wanna get strength a lot, but this is definitely a pretty fantastic weapon for this point in the game. Cloak, jabs. I saw people having success with throwing builds. Or rather, that seems to be the meta strategy for turn count nowadays. So, yeah. Okay, let's just go down. And now we are in the minigame of finding Behumet again. And hoping that I don't die to pretty much the first fight after I find Behumet. I feel like that's how it has already happened to me quite a bit. And yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of struggling so much to find a god and then die immediately after I find a god. That's like an altar, like an entrance to. No, I thought that it was gonna be the Shining One, but it doesn't look like the Shining One. Looks like it's gonna be Jeredremnul or something. Maybe Nemelex? Oh yeah, it's like a huge spade. I think that's what it's called. Spade. It's more noticeable in console. A lot more noticeable in console. It's a huge spade. Temple. Ooh, give me that. Yeah, Behumet is what I want. Okay. If I hadn't gotten Behumet here, I would have gone for Ashensari. Yeah, Temple. Okay, let me pick this up. And this. I have a scroll of teleport on D1, but I don't know if it's like a wise thing to do to backtrack for it. Also, I wonder how much my Sod Clock gets destroyed by swinging this weapon. I'm losing a lot of time, actually. Some swings lose me 2 turns. But it's probably faster than trying to kill monsters with spells. In fact, following that logic, following that logic. Might want to pick that up for Hydras. But for Hydras, I'm probably gonna have spells. Zero fighting is a bit surprising. I never trained fighting early on. I trained the skills that I need to kill things, which are, you know, weapon skills, spell schools, spell casting for mana, so I can have more mana to throw at things. And then I train fighting. Fighting is the first thing I train after I can already kill things well enough. That's how I always do it with all of my characters. So attacks make more odds pass in less turns. Fighting gives HP, damage, and accuracy. Yeah, fighting is definitely good. I might have to start experimenting with training fighting early. Irradiate. I am going to learn Irradiate. Yeah, a combination of Mystic Blast and Irradiate. This is turning out to be a very similar character to my Octopoth. You know, with all this splatting of Mayflytaurs, I'm worried about the future of my Octopoth when I go back to it on Monday. Though I might have to leave this character in a break for like tomorrow. Maybe I'll come back. Oh no, I cannot stream tomorrow. Somehow I actually have things to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not gonna be at home. It is so strange to think about that, but it certainly is that way. I don't know when I would come back to this character. Maybe on Monday. No idea. Faith might be good for Behemoth. I'll put it on. I'll put it on for Behemoth. Just so I can get the passives faster. Losing a lot of HP. I got so lucky with the temple being so early. Ring of Fire Resistance. Better put that on because it's not a bad thing. Can I kill that? Searing Rays at 3%. Mystic Blast is at 50% because I started training for the War Axe. I probably shouldn't be fighting that. Wow, it seems like I barely dodged those upstairs earlier. Unfortunate. Yeah, if I had been training for Mystic Blast instead of training for these War Axe, I would have been able to kill that guy. Okay, just get double attack of opportunity. Get, in my opinion, disproportionately punished for repositioning. Not much to do about it. I might be dead here. Probably death to this Steam Dragon. Oh, I got heal wounds. Never mind. Was I not wearing Steam Scales? Oh no, I'm wearing a Ringmail of Willpower. What if I switch that for these Steam Scales? Mystic Blast becomes much more castable. And it's not like I lose a lot of armor class. This might be interesting. I have to keep that in mind. Another Tower Shield. And a Necronomicon. We could go for Necronomicon. No, it doesn't have anything. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. It has... Dude, why doesn't it have anything? It has Borg's Revivification, Mummy Form, and Death's Door. It doesn't have like Infestation. It doesn't have Haunt. That book is so nerfed. Yeah, that book is so nerfed. Used to be so good, and now it is so bad. Those spells are good, but they are not hard carry spells. I would like compare them to Discord. Yeah, I would compare them to Discord. So I ran into this vault, and it has some pretty good loot. I already found a Grand Grimoire. That's definitely what I would define as pretty good loot. But it doesn't have the stairs. However, at this point I'm already like almost done with it, so might as well just fully explore it. Yeah, regen would be pretty good. I've had a couple of runs already with regen, including one where I had like 4 regen per turn because I had that many regen sources, and that was pretty nice. But unfortunately, it ended up dying, as all my Mayflytaurs have. Okay, finally found the downstairs. Cabal Demonologist. As long as you don't summon like a Sun Demon, we should be okay. You're killing me. Yeah, you know what's happening here? That I've been playing a tab character for 4 hours. That's what's been happening. So I'm tabbing things, and I probably shouldn't be tabbing some things like that Cabal Demonologist. However, is it really unreasonable to expect the +9 War Axe to kill before the Cabal Demonologist kills me? I thought it because I was at full HP and I was within melee range, so I thought that I was gonna be able to kill. Maybe I should have thrown a net or something, but I don't know. I just felt that I was gonna. I felt like I was gonna win, but the Red Devil was hitting me pretty hard. Maybe I should have disengaged when the Red Devil was summoned. Um, are they still here? I think I'm just gonna start a new one, so they don't just disappear forever. But I won't play it now. I'll play it at a later date, yet to be determined. So I probably should have been playing them for much longer than I was playing them, um, because I didn't have enough time to get a win. Um, I started the stream, and like 2 hours after I started the stream, they were removed from Kelby because Kelby gets patches like almost immediately. Mm, they're still in Akrasiak at least, but they won't be for much longer. If you want to play Mayflytaurs for yourselves, you better go and play in Akrasiak or download the trunk build for yesterday. You will be able to play Mayflytaurs like that. That's the only way to get to play them. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching and thank you for hanging out. If you enjoyed what you saw, you should consider following if you are not already following. And if you are, you can consider subscribing. You don't have to, and I understand if you don't want to or you can't, but it does help me if you choose to do so. Um, Rithrin says that you died in the orb run. That's a shame. Better luck next time. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by and enjoying the stream. I appreciate that. I hope that you had fun with my attempts at Mayflytaur, or at least I hope that you had fun having me in the background while you were playing yourselves. Let's see if we can raid someone.